Hey, sorry to cut you off, but here we are. So we're officially live.
Hi.
Everyone can see us now. Yeah, anybody watching in chat, let us know if volumes are off or anything's off so we can adjust that for you. But I think everything's good. We got a little late start because OBS and some of these things we used to stream were just fucking up. It like sent the stream over to Cyberpunk Uncensored Twitch, even though I set it up for Syrinscape. It did some glitch thing, but we're back. We're on the right channel. We're ready to play.
We got hacked.
So yeah, this is the weekly Syrinscape Cyberpunk Red actual play. We do this every Thursday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard, and yeah, we're into session 7 now. Already all the way into session 7. I'll do a little recap and we'll get into gameplay in just a moment. But before we do that, let's do it like we always do. Let's go around the table and everybody introduce yourself, your character, and let people know where they can find you. Brandon, you want to start it off?
I'm Brandon Perkins. You can find me at DM_Brando, and that will now also work in Instagram. So
hey,
that's good. Woo, woo. Yeah, I do a few different streams. This is definitely one of my favorites right here. I look forward to this every week. And I'm very excited for things that are on the horizon. I'm not sure how much we're allowed to say, but I'll leave that to you.
You can mention it. Yeah, I mean, go for it. We're right around the corner from all that shit. Go for it.
Yeah, all right. So we have a Fallout stream coming up very, very soon. That includes Mad Queen. And then there's another one that I will be running myself. And that one has me and David Morin and, of course, Rob. And we don't know who else yet. But we're finalizing some details. This is very exciting. Very, 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 very exciting. And that's... and I play Rush, and he's a fixer.
Oh yeah, don't forget Rush. Oh yeah, Ellen, why don't you go next and start off with that amazing shirt of Rush?
Sure, yeah. What you need when you're in a rush. I was like, I needed the dun 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 dun. Bong 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 bong. It's my favorite thing I've ever done, possibly, is make that shirt. The second favorite thing that I've ever done and continue to do is be a part of Baby Beard Media, which I share with the illustrious Phil, who sits below me at all times. And we make a TTRPG podcast called Roll to Cast, that's ROLE. And next week will be the first episode of our new season, Kids on Bikes, A Mystery Down Under, in which I am running the game for the first time ever in my life. Never run a game before, so please subscribe to that and check that out. We also do lots of other great stuff, but I'll leave that to Phil to allude on. You can also find me on Don't Forget Your Towels podcast, as we are continuing our Lady Blackbird game, which is very, very fun. And I here play Alley Katz, the girl of your dreams.
Nice. Rockette?
Yes. Hello, I am Rockette Fox. You can find me primarily under my rock where I'm not getting lit. And also you can find me anywhere where Rockette Foxes can be found. A lot of times on Instagram, Twitter, over on my own channel, on Twitch, where I'm doing lots of stuff. These days, a lot of retro games for the NES. And yeah, that's mostly what I'm doing. And also, I think there are 2 Monday evenings left that we are finishing up Court of the Shadow Fae over on Kobold Press's channel. And that's Monday night at, I want to say 7 p.m. Central. This is what happens when you work with people in different time zones.
Oh, yeah.
I forget which time zone I am in. I'm pretty sure it's 6 p.m. Central, adjusting to wherever it is that you are. So there's 2 more episodes of that. But yeah, and for the purposes of this, I'm Hades, your friendly and completely sane Netrunner. All sorts of regular things that all sorts of normal people do.
Nice. And speaking of other time zones, just like Ellen's coming from, so is Phil. You guys are joining us streaming from the future tomorrow morning, from what I know.
Yes.
But yeah, Phil.
Yes.
And the future looks grey.
Uh-oh.
It's Friday, early Friday morning for us in topsy-turvy land. So what Rob does is he actually flips my stream over for you guys so it appears the right way up on Twitch. Otherwise, it's upside down for you guys. I'm Phil. Sometimes I'm funny. I'm with Ellen as part of Baby Beard Media. As she said, you can find us at Baby Beard Media. You can find me at Scruff, which is underneath my name right here. The other stuff that we're alluding to is mainly our YouTube channel where we do RPG playthroughs. We're at the moment we're deep into some New Vegas fun at the moment, running around the strip, deciding who gets to live and who gets to die in our version of the strip. Please come join us for that. And then next month, you can find me at the Adelaide Anime and Video Games Convention, AVCon, which I'm really, really looking forward to, especially as I get to test a bit of Syrinscape in the wild. And today, I'm Bud, solo.
As you are every Thursday.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes he doesn't step out of the role.
Uh-oh. That can get weird. But yeah,
It can.
So I'm Rob Mulligan. I am the game master here for the Syrinscape weekly gameplay. I'm also the founder of Cyberpunk Uncensored. We do a bunch of content. We kick out so many gameplays from myself and other GMs, crash course tutorials, interviews, just so much stuff, free assets. Go to cyberpunkuncensored.com. And you'll see all the links and things there. Or you can look up Cyberpunk Uncensored on both Twitch and YouTube. I would love for you to follow and subscribe. As Brandon mentioned, we're getting ready to start up some new gameplay here in the next couple weeks. I think we have like a session 0 with Mad Queen where I'm GMing Fallout. And then Brandon's going to be GMing Fallout on the Cyberpunk Uncensored channel. And then we're going to be starting up, I'm going to be GMing some Dune. And I think Phil's going to be joining me for that, as well as some other players.
I would love to.
Everything's still kind of in the works. I just recently launched an official partnership and sponsorship from Modifius Entertainment, who creates those awesome games. So things are just starting up. But yeah, check out cyberpunkuncensored.com to see all the amazing things that we do. That being said, I do want to give a shout out to Syrinscape. Make sure everybody watching this follows Syrinscape on Twitch and then subscribes to Syrinscape on YouTube. So if you're watching the VOD on YouTube, shoot over to Twitch and give a follow. If you're watching this live stream right now, shoot over to YouTube and give them a subscribe. We'd really appreciate that. They're an amazing app and site, an amazing tool for all GMs and players to use for their gameplay, whether digital like this or in person around a table. So check it out. That's the reason we're all here. That being said, let's get into the official gameplay. I just want to do a mini recap. I want to encourage everybody watching, if you haven't seen the previous sessions, check them out. Go to Syrinscape on YouTube. They're all VODs there. Start with session 0, get to know all the characters and work your way up to the current stream. There's lots of cool twists and turns and information and things that have led us to where we're at now. As far as a mini recap, the team is basically trying to get out to this I guess, unlisted or anonymous lab that was part of a Nomad pickup. They were transporting some big kibble shipments over to Night City, stopped by, I guess, picked up some cow or something that got into it and caused this illness in Night City up in the Upper Marina, which they thought could have been some designer plague. And the team who works for the district PD of Upper Marina got sent to basically get a sample of this virus so their boss can, present it to council and show that they got to the bottom of it and put some blame on it, basically. That being said, the team made it all the way out, met numerous people, ended up talking to some nomads that told them that they did the shipment, told them where the lab was after an interesting encounter with this couple and their baby. And then the team ended up heading off to the East Coast, off into the Dixie, which is basically the southeast. A little bit of a wild, wild west scenario over there, but it's, things are still up and coming and being developed and such. But when they hit that Dixie border, I should mention they did stop off at some bunker they found a thumb drive and coordinates to, and during a previous session ended up raiding this bunker, getting a bunch of cool stuff like top shelf liquors, a bunch of fuel, some real food. But the Raff and Shiv... Oh yeah, and Hades got a bot, a little cleaner bot, and no, it's not just a little Roomba. It's actually a little cleaner bot with arms that's used to like clean walls and windows and stuff. So it's just like this little mechanical thing with these little robotic arms, kind of cute.
More like Claptrap.
Yeah,
and, exactly like Claptrap in here.
But leaving that bunker, that which was a bunch of bunkers, like a whole field, like a whole development of these bunkers. Leaving there, the Raff and Shiv ended up chasing them. I got to actually bring up some interesting wear that I created for that, which was them harpooning the RV with these chains and then tossing these anchors off of their dune buggies that would drag behind the RV and kind of slow it down. And they were, harpooning after harpooning while the team's trying to disconnect them and occasionally taking a shot. But it was getting grim. You guys took out a few dune buggies and a bunch of Raff and Shiv, but more just kept coming. But then you got to the border and the Dixie was there, some militia. They met this guy, Leviticus, who basically took them in, wanted to see exactly what they were up to entering the Dixie. Apparently he's sanctioned by Elizabeth Crest to help kind of reestablish the Dixie and possibly extend the Boswash corridor there. And he presented paperwork to Nash that said such, but he did seem a little bit crazy regardless of that. He ended up pretty much drugging the team. I guess he didn't believe him or whatever the reasoning. He drugged them, was going to try to find out whatever information he could from them of why they were there and what they're doing in the Dixie. And they overheard, I guess he was going to kill them off afterwards, but they broke out. They made their way out. You guys ended up zip-tied naked in bathtubs, which was interesting, but you made your way out. You fought your way out. Hades had a crazy moment, jumping on and biting some guy's neck and face off or whatever. She got completely sprayed. Yeah, killed the guy that way. It was incredible. But the team got away. Luckily, as they left, the Raff and Shiv were attacking the militia, and no one was noticing them get to the RV and haul ass out of there, except for, I think, a couple guys noticed, one guy in particular, but Bud took them out on the way out, and you guys got out of there. So that's where we'll take it from here. Now we'll start. You guys have basically torn out of that area, and you've been traveling the past couple hours. Oh, did we lose Rockette?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Our Netrunner's been compromised.
Okay, I can hear you.
My camera just decided to do a thing. Give me 1 second.
Okay. I'm telling you, it's the day of glitches. It's been happening.
Perfect timing.
Yeah.
Could not have been better.
All right. Well, can you hear us, Rockette?
I believe so.
Okay, good.
No, I can hear everything. Everything is just the same from me.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Then here we go.
Your mic sounds great.
Yeah, the team basically has been, traveling the past couple hours, getting, further away from the border and that battle and everything going on, and further into the Dixie. As you're getting through into the Dixie, one thing you're noticing, getting through Louisiana, which is kind of the first spot, is, things are a bit more lush out here. It's going from that sort of, apocalyptic desert vibe of Texas and out towards the west, and it's kind of, getting a bit more lush. It's just more greenery, more fields. You're actually seeing the occasional tree, but it looks like a lot of just fields of like maybe developmental crops or something along those lines. But it doesn't look random. It looks like these are set up, owned by somebody. You do see the occasional sign like Biotechnica Property, Petrochem, Sav Oil. You can see that people are kind of staking claims to areas and doing whatever they're doing with the crops here. Looks like some synth wheat and things like that, which, used to make fuels. But you're just getting further and further into the Dixie. Let me get some Syrinscape going here. Hopefully you guys have your players there.
Yes, I do.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you're basically hearing, as you're driving down and getting further and further into the Dixie, you're just passing these big open lush fields that are growing crops. Wow. You got sprinklers going, just kind of feeding the crops as you're traveling more and more, deeper and deeper into the Dixie. The day's passing, you're traveling hours, but as you're traveling at one point, as you get further away from the chaotic moment that you guys just survived and got away from, people are catching their breath. You're getting a little more back to normal. Dreads turns around to you, Hades, and says, "Ma'am, the shower works. We do have a little bit of water in the tank if you want to kind of clean up there a bit. You're a mess."
You're a mess. I don't remember asking you for your opinion.
Just trying to help, man. I'm just trying to help.
I think he's just referring. You've got some red on you, Hades, and it looks great, but it's fading to a rusty brown.
Well, I'm going because I want to go, and not because this guy had anything to say about it.
Yeah, of course.
I do what I want to do.
It's also pretty rich coming from the girl who ripped off half of someone's face with their own face snake. You got a little spackle on you as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, anybody that needs to clean up, y'all
Pardon
can
me.
use the water there and take care of yourselves.
Wow, this must be
just
a proper rig.
Just like wiped off my knuckles.
Yeah, well, you should actually wash with water, too, with that stuff. Just wiping it off isn't hygienic or whatever.
And
Hades is first.
Hades is gonna just kind of grumble and grab. She grabs a towel. She grabs just a bunch of stuff. She grabs some snacks. She grabs some marshmallows. She grabs some nuts. She grabs the ukulele, and then she just goes in there.
Nice.
Oh, I think there's a hole from one of those harpoons in the side of the cubicle, so look out for that.
Yeah.
Have any of you, Dread, Tumble, have you got a poster or something you can stick up there?
You can just grab one of them sheets or something and hang it there. Whenever we get to where we're going, we'll start looking in and trying to do some repairs. I was really hoping that Colonel guy was going to help us out, but obviously that didn't work out.
Oh,
So much for Southern hospitality, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, look, I mean, rule number 1 is never expect men to help you with anything.
Hey.
Except for you guys. You guys are great.
All right.
Present company expected.
Yes.
But Rush, remind me about today. Next time I say you should try and talk us out of something, okay?
Well, I thought I was doing pretty well up until the whole drugging incident.
Yeah.
We wasted that whiskey on nothing.
Yeah, everybody give me a perception roll.
They took our whiskey!
They done took our whiskey. Perception, you say?
From in the shower, Hades rolled a critical success.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, everyone.
That is a 12, Ali.
Yeah, everyone but Allie, when Bud mentions that, we wasted the whiskey, Hades even pokes out of the shower. Everyone looks around. You're noticing that the crate of top shelf liquors that y'all had is gone. And all the tanks of fuel that you had out are gone. And basically anything that you had out is gone. Anything that you would have put away, like I would imagine your weapons are still there. The money that you had on you, I know you guys were keeping money on you. Luckily, that didn't get taken. If you remember, those guards had all your clothes piled up off to the side with your weapons. You guys busted out of that the second you guys woke up and got into it. Luckily, before they even had a chance to rummage your things. So you still have your weapons. You still have the money that you hid on you and the cred chips you sent back to Nash. But that liquor and all the fuel, gone.
Guys, we got enough gas to get back after this.
Tumble turns. We're probably going to have to stop somewhere on the way back, no doubt.
But my babies.
Oh my god! They took my bra! What the hell?
Ew!
Assholes!
What? Cheap.
Ugh. Well, that's
Yeah,
just gross to think about.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Don't you charge like top dollar for those?
Yes, I do. Ugh.
It's not signed, though. How can they prove it's yours?
I think they'll know. Yeah. if they've seen any of my vids, they'll know. Yeah. They've got my name on them, literally.
How far do these cohorts?
Yeah, it looks like we're just going to be about a half a day into this. We just got to get through Louisiana. This seems like it's just once we get into Mississippi, it's pretty much just a few hours past NOLA into Mississippi. It's Tumbletown.
This was totally off any maps, right?
Yeah, this isn't coming up. It's whatever facility this is. It's coming up unlisted, anonymous. But I mean, y'all got the coordinates from the people doing the delivery, so it's got to be there.
Yeah.
But we might need to hoof it, depending on who we run into there. Oh,
because it's the cow.
I'm still very tired, but
I thought it was good.
Nailed it.
Oh, thanks. So we need gas somehow.
Yeah. Well, we'll worry about that on the way back. Let's get ready to make sure we don't get surprised again, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm all done with surprises. Thanks.
Same. Although there is a good surprise. Despite all the damage around here, it's surprisingly clean. This bot is a good bot.
Yes, and they cleaned out all of our shit. Oh, you mean the cleaner bot?
Right. Yeah, I'm just trying to look at the bright side. This is not good. But hey, at least we got a cleaner bot. And an ATV.
It's very cute. Does it have a name, Hades? I forget.
Then Hades is going to come out at that point, and Hades comes out, now redressed and stuff, mouth full of mallows and stuff, and doesn't say anything about this, but Hades has, with a knife, because as happened last time, on our last episode, Hades had one of her pigtails cut off. She comes out, and she has now cut her hair into a very short now. She has cut the rest of her hair off.
Oh, wow.
So it's something like you see here before you now.
Nice.
Hades, can I touch? Fantastic. Allie's gonna just kind of run her fingers through the buzz cut and be like, it really suits you.
Well, I guess it's all right. I mean, it's not a pigtail or anything, but it'll have to do for now. Until I can get back to I don't know, somebody could fix it or something. Ugh.
It looks great. But if not, you can always borrow one of my wigs.
Yeah, I guess so. I hate when people touch my stuff! Ugh.
I know. But we can get new stuff. Whether we pay for it or not.
Yeah, well, I prefer not to. I'm in a bad mood.
Once we get to this compound, I promise you can steal as much crap as you'd like.
All right.
Don't touch anything. Don't bring anything out of that place.
That's fair. That is fair.
That's where the diseased cow went in. Probably don't want to take anything out.
And I don't think this bathroom could handle what would come back with us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is a one bathroom place.
What was that?
We won't speak of... I know. We won't speak of such things. I know. Well, if no one's getting in, I'm gonna jump in that shower. Because, God, I need it.
Yeah, be
Thanks.
careful though. The hole that they were talking about, it goes straight outside. You could fall out.
Well, come pick me up if that happens, okay?
Well, you're gonna have to yell or
Right,
something.
yeah.
I don't think anybody's watching in there. You guys better not be watching in there.
Nope. True gentleman right
mean-
here.
On the chance that someone might fall out, I mean, you're kind of indebted to, right? I'm kidding. I just wanted to see you blush. All right. She's gonna hop in the shower. And wipe off any flecks of blood that might be currently drying up on it.
Oh yeah.
You have to like extend the steak and clean it.
Yeah.
I think it might be. It lives in her esophagus. It's probably like how
Self-cleaning.
clean is clean. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a stainless steel, right? So it's non-porous. So
Don't think
yeah.
about-
Oh, you don't want to think about the horrifying nightmare that is a cyber snake? Ugh. I'm Bud. Cybernetic enhancements that jump out of your face and distort it make me a bit queasy.
Yeah, BK in the chat, I do want to answer you. I know you asked a while back if the bot was still there. Yes, the bot was. They left the bot. They just took the liquor and the fuel. And then BK just commented again, Alley Cat's taking a shower, brain dance, new to the data pool. Oh, shit.
I feel like she's already hit up that market.
Oh, yeah. Why don't, while Allie's taking a shower there, why don't you give me, roll a 1d10, everybody else other than Allie.
Six.
Yeah,
Hey, he's got a 7.
let me know if any of you Rush, Rockette, or Bud, if anybody rolled below their luck. Well, I know Rush did because you rolled a 1.
Just rolled a 1. Yeah.
Yeah. Rush, you just found one bottle of top shelf liquor that must have rolled out of the crate when they were jacking them all underneath one of the seats or something. You can describe which one you found.
Oh, well, look at this. Scotch. This is a real
Fantastic.
deal. This is from the 90s.
Aged.
Aged very well, I have to say.
Hey, where did you?
That's
So what?
Where did you get
And
that
we
from?
can save that for after we get the hell out of the Dixie. God, I never thought I'd say I wanted to be back in Night City, but here we are.
Yeah. Is it weird to say I feel safer there?
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
There's no place like home.
Kind of on brand for us, though. I don't suppose. What do you think the chances are we just get to take a picture of this place and be like, "Yeah, we found it, Nash. Look, it's got a giant billboard on the side. Says who it belongs to. We're heading home."
You know,
What are we-
that's
Do we actually have to bring this cow back or something? Do we need an extra
Just-
trail?
We just got to give Nash a name to peg it on. It was Biotechnica. It was Savoil who did this, who unleashed this pooping plague on Night City. They're who to hit up with the bill.
Yeah, and you got
think
to, Nash
there?
requested you have to bring him a sample of the virus from
Goddamn,
it.
and a
as much-
sample.
Yeah, the information and then a sample so they can prove it and pin it on somebody. Yeah.
He should have got a med tech team. We're not cut out for this.
What kind of a sample of the food? A sample of the cow? A sample of the poop? Was he clean?
You know that black bile that thing was spreading all over the kibble? Maybe that.
Yeah,
yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah,
Get to see it in
face.
action. Also,
Do the
I
best
think
we
that
can.
I don't know what they drugged us with, but I think it jacked up my cyber eye. Look, one's not functioning.
Can you not see through it? What's going on?
I can see through it, but it's not I'm trying to adjust the color. It's not doing it. Those guys are gonna pay.
Did you try turning it off and on again?
Yes, Rush. I tried turning it on and off again.
All right. Well,
Sure, it's plugged in.
Wow.
that's about
Thank
all I
you.
know. Yeah, I'm just
I
sorry.
appreciate it.
Yeah,
Sorry,
you
I'm
know
just.
what?
We should take
hey,
your
look,
practice for that, you know.
Yeah, I should. I mean, should we take a slug of this scotch that's old enough to drink its own scotch now, or?
Oh, I thought we could save it for a celebration of a job well done.
Wow, you're very optimistic. The thing I learned in Night City is
Something
drink
to
it
look
while
forward
you got it.
That's what I learned too.
might be good to save some. I think doesn't alcohol, especially the good stuff, doesn't it kill viruses of some sort?
All right, you got me there.
You know, in case we need to wash up later.
Well, I'm not giving
Just
it to the
in
cow.
case.
Oh no, we're not getting the cow drunk. This is good stuff. No, if we're
I
getting
think
the
that
cow
cow
drunk, we're
is-
gonna get something cheap. You know.
Well, we don't even
I
know
think-
how old the cow is.
I think that cow is probably past saving, let alone whining and dining.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to take it on a date, that's for sure.
No.
It's a real good call.
All right, so we're heading there. Come hell or high water.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it is just to fill in on chat. Yeah, the sounds are just these open, private-owned fields growing different crops by the different company brands that they see along the way, like I was mentioning at the beginning of the stream, anyone that missed that. So we just got field sounds going with sprinklers, the occasional sound of vehicles passing as they're just driving further and further into the Dixie, passing all these things. But you've been spending a majority of the day just, cleaning up, grabbing showers, chatting with each other, found that liquor bottle, just, talking plans and everything that you've just been doing. And it's about that time that Tumble turns and says, we're getting close, so that coordinate's coming up. And it's about evening time, too. The sun is starting to go down. It's evening time. But Tumble asks, what's the plan here? We're about, a couple miles away from these coordinates. I'm not sure what to expect here.
Well, let's get a visual on this place as soon as we can, and post up once we get a sight on it, so that we can get a better idea of what we're looking at before we get closer.
Yeah, we'll have to get in touch with Nash, let him know progress. Actually, we should probably let him know that we're out.
Oh,
should-
yeah.
You should call him right now.
That's a great idea. Do I still have my agent, or did they take it?
Now, you have your everything that was in your clothes or typically on you was still there. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, here. You
While
know
he's
what?
doing that, I'm
gonna put him on the
climb
loudspeaker.
to the turret.
I'm going to put him on the loudspeaker so you can all hear this conversation take part two. All right,
Fantastic.
here we go. Dialing Nash.
And he answers, Rush, you're alive. You made it. Everything good?
We got out by the skin of our teeth, and there may have been some undressing involved against our will, but we were able to, handle that. Some faces got bitten off, Anyway, let's just say we're not on good terms with this Levi Leviticus fellow. But we are inside the Dixie right now. We are on our way to the location. We're a couple miles out. Is there anything you've got that's new for us about this location, or anything that might help us out?
Nothing new right now. I'm supposed to talk to council a little later this night before I call it a night. I'll hit you back if I got any more news. Other than that, whose face got eaten off? Is everyone okay?
None
it
of
wasn't
ours. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Sorry, you're on speaker.
Yes, I bit someone's face off!
Oh, Jesus, Hades. That's a little
Yeah,
unexpected.
Hades and I got one apiece. But
right.
yeah.
Bit a face off! Our very own face!
Yeah, so
Smash the guy's ribs. Yeah.
it sounds
Someone
like
takes your weapons, you got to get creative,
it sounds like you took care of the situation. I'm glad you got out. That guy Leviticus, he I don't know what to make of him. He's a character. I don't know. Obviously, he did to you what he did, but he did send me some paperwork giving him some type of authority. I I don't know.
He's
I
got
don't know.
Cress's stamp of approval, so not much we can do about it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad
He's
you got
running
out of
that
there.
area. He's running that area with an iron fist, though. So, if you need to be traveling out that way, I would very much just advise bringing your own militia, or however many guns you got, because he will not go down quiet.
Well, yeah, I looked into the Aldecaldos after I had my little phone call with him and then with Rush, and it seems like he's been, kind of pressing some tolls on all the convoys. So I don't know. Apparently he's getting away with it because of the whole Crest deal. But yeah, I would just avoid that guy like the plague, like a designer plague. Avoid him like a designer plague. Look, Nash got jokes too.
Hey, that gives me an idea. If we have some trouble getting out of here, maybe we can give them a little sample of the plague too, you know what I mean?
That's a good idea.
Wow.
They poison us, we poison them.
Yeah.
We've moved to biological warfare.
Well, let's just say I'm a bit bitter about this whole situation. I don't think this Leviticus man is a man of his word, and I think he gives Southern gentlemen a bad name, so just saying.
Sure. And I wouldn't
Has to
mind...
drug my coffee.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind Leviticus, shitting himself to death, but he also has probably, over 100 guys who are just scared and looking for a bit of security. I don't know. I don't know that I would wish that on them.
Well, and also, do we know that can it spread beyond? Like, if we let it out, is it just going to start going nuts everywhere?
I don't think so, because...
Well, I can tell you guys this. Look, it started spreading through the upper marina at one point when that kibble got delivered. I don't know the details about it, but that's how this whole bullshit started, so I have no idea. I would just, be careful. I'd avoid that Leviticus guy if you can, and just keep me posted. If I get more info from Council tonight, I'll hit you back. Otherwise, just, keep me posted. I want to know what's going on.
Thanks, Nash.
Goodbye, Nash.
Goodbye, bud. He hangs up.
Wow.
Says
Character
goodbye
growth.
to you.
Oh,
I feel
Well, I
like
guess
Nash
we know
is
who's
getting a
got
little
it.
bit
A little-
fond of us.
You gotta
Well,
give
I
a
think
little to get a little.
I feel like you have to give a lot to get a little.
Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna climb up in the turret and get my binoculars out and see if I can spot this place. I'm gonna pop everything over into threat detection, +4 to perception, and see if I can get first eyeballs on this facility.
Oh yeah, give me a perception roll.
Can we help him out somehow?
Yeah, I mean, you could assist. You could do, if you can think of some type of skill check that you want to do that would assist him in doing this, I'll give him the +1. Like maybe, not much to do with him looking through binoculars, I would imagine, but, maybe someone's holding him stable or something along those lines. I'll allow that.
Like athletics or something.
I'll allow that. If somebody wants to...
I'll do an athletics.
That's what I was going to say. Somebody wants to do an athletics check.
Did that roll?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Oh, no.
Yeah, I think
A 3.
during you trying to hold him, you're actually making it worse. So, Bud's telling you to knock it out.
oh no.
Sorry.
The first of the day. My dice came up at... That's okay. My die came up at 2, so I got a total of 14.
All right. Well, that's
that's still pretty good.
It's enough to at least see that, as you're getting through these fields, and let me just adjust Syrinscape a bit here as it's kind of turning to the evening and nighttime. And as you're getting up to this sort of side road, just like you've been passing along the way with different brands and stuff, there's this sort of service road leading off of the main highway that looks like it's going towards these coordinates. Tumble kind of pulls over to the side, says, it's up that road, maybe about a half a mile. And as you're looking, Bud, with that perception, you're not getting a lot of detail, but you are seeing it's just, probably about a half a mile or so of just open field sort of property, this long service road, and you can see some type of building in the distance. It looks like it could be a 1 to 2 story Just looks like a solid square, but you're not getting that much with that perception. You're at least seeing it though. No.
Eyes on.
All right.
No vehicles going around or anything. He's just kind of pulled over. So Tumble asks, so what's the plan, y'all?
Well, do any of y'all need a rest, or are we good?
How long did it take us to get here? Like a few days, or?
From Night City, yeah, you're on, day.
Oh, yeah.
3 now. But it's kind of like the evening time of the following day. You woke up, had that breakfast, got taken in and almost
got
tortured.
Drugged.
Yeah, got drugged, broke out. A typical morning.
Killed a man.
Normal day. Killed a man, bit of face off, stuff.
Had a nice lunch of face.
Had my brown panties stolen.
Right, a normal day.
It's all looking very humdrum here.
I'd like to get rid of that -2.
That -2, yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's
I
pretty
feel
sucky.
I gotta rest. I'm sorry guys. I just can't keep going. That interaction screwed me up more than I would have thought. My cyberware's on the fritz. I don't know. I want to go in and be ready to face whatever we need to do.
We turn in now, we could probably scout the place out at first light before it gets too bright out. Maybe we'll take a run at it come first light tomorrow morning.
Yeah, and with what time it is now being in the evening, if you were to sleep now, even just like 8 hours to get back to normal, it would really only be like, 2, 3 in the morning, something like that. Because right now we'll say it's about like 6 or 7. Sometime between 5 and 7, we'll say, makes sense. Sun going down that evening time. But Tumble agrees. He's like, yeah, if y'all need to get some rest, go for it. I'm going to pull down one of these little side roads and kind of stay away from the highway, if y'all don't mind.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Get us as far away as we can so that we can have some semblance of... I don't know, if anyone wants to get the drop on us, they'll have to go out of their way.
Yeah,
we're in the middle of nowhere. I think we can catch a few hours.
Yeah, we can streamline that too. We'll say Tumble and Dreads kind of pull over off to the side, hide behind some crops in the field, kind of pulling off away from the highway. And everybody's at least able to get a good 6 to 8 hours of sleep. We'll say it's about between 2 and 3 a.m. right now, something like that. And yeah, Tumble and Dreads, they took a little nap even though they didn't really need it. They got sleep just like Rush did, if you remember. But they took a little nap. But everyone's just waking up. Tumble's, hey, y'all getting up? Anybody have any dreams about a plan, or what are we doing?
I mean, I'm not going to waste my precious sleeping time thinking about crap that I'll need to deal with out here.
Fair enough.
Yeah, the plan's not to shit everywhere.
So
I think it's not shit where you eat. But yeah, I think I like your phrase, Hades, because it's more applicable.
Mm.
Are there crops between here and the facility? Can we sneak through some crops or something to get closer?
Yeah, like I said before, there's fields leading up along the side of this sort of service road going up probably about almost a half a mile worth. These fields don't have any signage. They don't seem like they're harvested with rows or treated with one of those industrial sprinklers that kind of rides across. But it is some type of open field stuff you could probably cut through.
Yeah.
What, you want us to go on foot or drive through?
Yeah. No, on foot. I say we go through these crops, get as close as we can to the building, and see if a different vantage gives us some more info to go on. If we're lucky, we get close enough, Hades can get inside the system.
Hey, Slick, you want to take point then? You want to lead this?
Thing, man.
Have we got all of our weapons?
Locked and loaded.
You got ammo? Or
make sure your clips are full.
All right. Well,
it's a magazine rush.
Well, I don't know. I like the word flip. I'm sorry. I'm not a gun guy. That's
Yeah,
a
men
lot
and
of
their
cyberware.
guns. Jeez.
All right. No, but you're right. I should know better.
Yeah, well, you guys can touch them later. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do this.
And you over here,
Yeah.
So
Tumble, say to Dreads, like, "Yeah, you stay with the RV. I'm going to make a walk halfway up and just kind of keep an eye in between. But, this is y'all's deal. Y'all are going in. I'm staying out."
yeah, you just
Fair enough.
be ready to roll if we come barreling out of there.
Oh wait, it's morning. There we are.
Can I?
Oh, what a restful sleep.
Can
All
I?
right.
Can I do this so like I roll kind of stealth for the group?
If you're
By taking
leading.
point.
Yeah, I'll allow that.
Okay, let me spend 3 points.
Some
of my
luck.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
Some
popped in 3 luck and stealth.
Hold on 1 second.
God,
oh
Damn
no!
it.
What's
Oh, no.
what's that? 9?
Oh no.
I rolled a 1 and then a 7, so yeah, 9.
Are we
Um,
really glad that we got rid of that -2?
Yeah, as you're creeping up through the field of what looks like just random crops mixed with weeds and things, look like somebody maybe at one point was growing out here, but it's probably in between clients maybe. But as you're getting through this roughage, you get up to this building, and it's basically the road just ends. It's obviously a private service road strictly to this building. There's no side paths or anything, and you're basically staring at a guard gate and this building. Let me bring it up in roll 20. It should be Fog of Ward, but just double check that. Make sure you can at least see out front of this building.
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you
You can see like a kind of parking lot.
Yeah, exactly. You guys are, and anybody watching in chat, yes, you can see the rest of the map because in Fog of War it's just kind of blacked out for the team. But this is my view where I can see everything and then I reveal it as I go. So anybody watching, just know the team can pretty much only see up in this front area in the parking lot so far. So all of you are coming from this direction. If you see my pointer.
But yeah, with the
Yeah.
Exactly.
concrete barriers.
Yeah, exactly. You've made your way up through the field. There's these concrete barriers that pretty much go around the whole property. You can see this sort of drop gate, guard gate sort of situation, but the guard gate doesn't have like a window or a security guard. It just seems like it's some type of power unit of some type, maybe an automated guard gate or something like that. You can't really see from here the details. The front of the building is just solid steel and concrete. This looks like some type of above ground military bunker, almost like the way that this place is built. Looks very secure. There's a reinforced garage door over here to the side where you can see, it has like some caution lights and such. There's no keypads or locks. It's one thing you're seeing just looking at the front here. There's no keypads and things for this garage door. It seems like it's only opened from the inside. And then right here is a front door, which is one of those kind of swivel, that you walk through and it turns.
Oh, like a revolving door.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
And Bud,
they scare the bejesus out of me.
give me your perception.
Oh, hopefully I haven't given the game away with the terrible stealth roll. My perception is, let's take the luck off. Perception is 16.
Nice.
Not bad, not bad.
Or Hades.
Yeah.
I rolled a 4.
Yeah, and everybody
Yes.
can give me a
I'm
perception
improving.
since all of you are.
We
right
can
there.
all do a perception.
Yeah, you're all looking too. Bud did take the lead. That was on the stealth, but yeah, everyone's looking. now.
14 for me.
Yeah.
19
I
for me.
sneezed at some point.
Brandon.
What is everyone walk like I'm walking?
Everybody can notice
Like
that
a cowboy.
that the front door, does have some type of keypad, like an electric lock system, but it has like a green light on it. Typically, those are red when they're locked. So it seems like it's open. That's what it appears as. Rush, with your perception, you're noticing a couple hidden cameras on either corner, some bubble dome hidden cameras. Now, there's no telling if those have noticed you based on that group stealth, because that would be contested if someone's watching that camera footage, whether it be run by a demon or a person, a netrunner, a security guard, whatever. But Rush totally notices the hidden cameras.
All right, so I'll give silent signals, tug on the earlobes and, and then, point them out.
I wish we'd agreed on a universal language for these kind of things, but I feel like
Something just flew into his ears.
Oh, look, no, it's cameras. Hidden cameras.
all right.
Point
Gotcha.
them.
It's for cameras. You don't listen to cameras.
Hey, guys. We could have been already spotted by those, okay? So just focus.
Okay.
This is why we're
Sorry to
failing
get
at
all
stealth.
professional.
We gotta
That's
get
why we
professional. at
pay
some
you.
point.
Hades, do you reckon you could get into a system? Can you find one near here?
I can try. I mean, I can see if there's anything close enough.
All right.
Please do.
We'll just keep a lookout until then.
And real quick, it looks like okay. I was gonna say someone seemed to have lost audio, but everyone else seems to still have it. So
Yeah, I was just going to interject that too. I was waiting until I just wanted to make sure everyone else can hear us, though. It might just be one person had an issue. Yeah, try refreshing it. If you don't have audio, sometimes it can glitch out like that. And Warped gave the suggestion, get internal agents with encrypted messaging. And that is something, things like that you can look into in the future if you want to kind of work out universal signals, or you want to get internal agents with some encryption. There's things you can do and remedy that,
Yeah.
But for
Thankfully,
now,
we sent our Eddies to Nash so they wouldn't be jacked. So maybe if we ever get back to Night City, we'll go on a shopping spree.
Get ready if we have internal agents, because y'all are gonna hear everything that Hades has to say.
Oh no!
All right.
And muted.
Yeah.
And including all the moving emojis and everything.
Oh God!
All right. Meanwhile,
the whole
Hades is just flashing on the inside of your brain. Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if there's anything nearby that can jack into here.
Sure, give us.
And so I imagine we're probably right behind these concrete pieces here.
Everyone? Oh yeah,
everyone.
you're hiding in the field behind these concrete barriers.
Yeah. I'm gonna be as close as I can, but still relatively hidden. So that being said, rolled a 7.
You can't tell, how many systems are exactly where, but you can tell there's a system or systems coming from inside this building, but you can't tell which side, where. Okay. Yeah, you're not getting a good read out here.
Okay. Well, there's nothing out here.
But it did
seems like
ping
it's
like there is
inside,
something.
There's something in there, but I'm gonna have to get inside to get a better idea.
Sure.
Well, do we just risk it and maybe see if these cameras trigger something that we can then just, I don't know, pop a hole in?
Well, it's either that or we can wait here until Nash comes to yell at us some more.
It's at this point that you guys are having the conversation. There's a couple cars that are parked over here. That somebody comes out the front door, a young man, and he gets into one of the cars and drives over to the gate, does a swipe at the thing, the bar raises, and he drives out down the road. And like 20 seconds after that, a car comes pulling in, same thing, pulls up to the gate, swipes a car, the thing raises, drives in, parks in the spot. It's a young woman, looks very med tech, wearing like scrubs and has a case and stuff, and walks into the building, just walks right in the door, doesn't have to swipe a card, looks like it's open, but she walks right in.
So
Looks like
we-
they forgot to lock the door. Should we just let ourselves in?
yeah, I think we're not gonna get a better opportunity.
We'll have to wipe any camera footage before we leave.
I mean, I assume
Yeah.
we'll do that anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it post hoc. All right, let's make ourselves known. See what this lady has to say about what's going on here.
We're just gonna go up to her. We're not gonna try and sneak in.
If you know a way to sneak past complete camera coverage, then you let me know, because it'd be very valuable to me.
She might not be watching it. I mean,
As
about
soon as-
alerting her.
As soon as Bud says, "Let's make ourselves known," Hades stands up and just starts toward the door.
You know
Okay,
what?
well, she's going, I'm going.
Pride.
We're not
Like
going
in
the
the other
subtle
place.
route. Let's go. More is more.
I'm gonna just keep my eyes up, looking for any security measures, turrets, bots, traps, anything like that.
Sure. I'm going to pull everyone's tokens out here, just so we have access. Let's see here. Got
Rockette would not
Bud,
make these choices.
Hades. There you go. Everyone's out front
The
walking up
joy
to
of
the
role
door.
playing.
And yeah, y'all walk up. Nothing happens as you're walking up to the door. You just get up there, and yeah, it's a rotating door. It's like completely blacked out tinted glass. There's no other windows in the front. It's just that solid concrete with reinforced sort of steel bars running every so many feet that you can see coming through the concrete. But that's what you see.
Does this revolving door look like it will trap me in there and gas me?
Give me a perception.
I know you. I know you, Rob. Plus, it's what I would do.
Boom! You're naked, zip-tied in a bathtub. No.
Oh, no.
You're like, what? How?
Two of these doors
Yeah.
have bathtubs
The
in
Dixie
each
thing?
slot.
Look, I caught my crew. I caught my crew in a sleep gas elevator. It was the best. Hey, I rolled a 3 for a total of 15. I cannot get above 4 today.
Oop, did Ellen freeze? Ellen, are you there? Looks like everybody froze. Is everybody still there?
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
for me,
Ellen
you
is-
and Ellen froze.
Yeah, for me,
I-
everybody froze, but it just kind of refreshed. But I'm
Okay.
not seeing Ellen.
I
Ellen
see
totally
everyone
DC'd.
She gone.
Here she goes. She's coming
She's
back.
back.
She come back. She
Yeah.
come back.
Hello.
Hey!
Hi.
How about the revolving door?
Yeah.
How about that door, everybody?
You know when you see everyone else frozen and you're like, what chumps? And then you realize the problem is you.
you just missed it, Allie, though. You were disconnected. Everyone walked in there and died. I don't know
So
what
it's
to
just
say.
you now.
Yeah, it's just you.
All right, well, Allie's gonna save the day. now it's all about a vengeance.
Yeah, Warp said everyone but Rob froze. It's probably because I'm streaming it, and I think Discord or something just glitched. I saw it all refresh when that happened. Luckily, all you players are great at hopping back in. Everyone's quick. Let's dive right back in. So yeah, you're at the front
Let's
door,
go.
completely black
15 was my
tinted.
total.
You did those perception rolls to kind of check it out. You can't really see in it because it's so blacked out, but it does look like a normal revolving door from what you can see.
Okay,
All right,
Hades, can you come in with me? I don't want to go alone.
Yeah, I think that's
Probably for the best. And Hades just grabs.
I'll go first. I'll go first. If I get trapped in there, well, shit.
Now you're gonna have to come get us out, bud.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. Let's go. So I feel like, kind of holding tight to
Yeah, I
Hades.
imagine they just kind of shuffle in.
We're going to shuffle through the
It's gonna be
revolving
so-
door,
So anticlimactic. It's like you just enter.
Just
Right.
fall out.
Yeah, so you enter the revolving door and you go in there, and as Bud said, it's very anticlimactic. You go in there all nervous, and it's a revolving door that wasn't even locked. The front gate, electronic keypad was just accessible. But you enter that, and it opens up basically into this small hallway. Let me reveal here. And you enter into this small hallway, and you can hear kind of like it's some type of scanner. As I hit my mic, hopefully that wasn't loud and annoying to everybody. And yeah, you're as you leave the outside and the revolving door turns, it's instantly kind of like the sound of a laboratory. You can't see through this hallway as the lights kind of go back, like it's scanning you all. But but you can hear things outside of there, like people are working or a lab is functional beyond those doors. If you want, oh, sorry. I guess you already did. Shuffled your tokens into the hallway.
Well, except Hades. There we go.
Yeah, I thought Hades was first in line. She was all.
She went for a few more rounds on the revolving door.
She would. She'd be in that door with like
spinning, playing,
twirling towards freedom.
Right. But
can you get a better read on the access point now we're inside?
Well, the second that you get in there and that scanner kind of goes zhoo, zhoo, and you feel that all of a sudden this sort of cloud kind of like comes in front of you, above you, and then swarms. It almost looks like, I don't know, a bunch of little bots or something making up this cloud that just swarm into this sort of these rotating faces, and all of a sudden you hear the sound of this entity speaking to you. And it basically just says, it pops in and it's like, welcome to Lab 13B. Welcome. We've noticed in the weapons scanner that you have some weapons. Please place those in the weapons locker. And right alongside this sort of path thing, this hallway that you're in, right here on the side, a locker opens up, kind of flips open in this hallway for you to place weapons into. And the item says, please place your weapons in the locker.
Rob, I would be so happy if you never got rid of that filter.
Please place your weapons in the locker.
Do we get the sense that there's any way to conceal reveal past this?
It's a scanner.
So that's a no, right? Okay.
Hades, can you did you get a better read? Can we hack this thing?
I'm not detecting an employee badge.
Hades.
Please provide your employee ID.
Hades.
Please provide your employee ID.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't get that. Let's try again. Please provide your employee ID.
I'm going to run an interface just to see if there's anything I can hack nearby this situation.
In the meantime, to stall it, I'm going to show it Rush's business card so that it's like trying to read something.
Okay.
Oh, hey.
Yes.
That would be
Hades, you do a scan, and you can tell there's a system, probably with that roll, a couple systems outside of this sort of security hallway that you're locked in. And if everybody wants to give me a perception as well. And Allie, while everyone's kind of doing the perception, you hold up Rush's card, when it's asking for an employee ID. And the AI kind of looks at you again and says, I'm sorry, I didn't get that. It's not registering. Let's try again. Do you have a reservation number?
Wait, do we?
Do we remember any of those strings of numbers? Did we get any important kind of info from the coordinate? It was just the coordinates.
There's nothing in here that I can hack into.
Can we bypass the door itself? It's locking us in here.
Well, with that perception, the thing that you're noticing is this hallway is looks like it's completely made from like layers of bulletproof glass. It's really thick, and then it has some type of metal chassis over the whole thing where this scanner kind of runs back and forth, aside from this weapons locker that is now open. I mean, just those are great perceptions. Y'all can tell this is extremely secure. That's not to say, everything in Cyberpunk has an HP. Don't get me wrong. Like you can shoot through or cut through anything over time, because everything has an HP. But you can tell this is extremely thick and secure.
Look, this may sorry, I was gonna say, they have to come through here to get into the building, right? So we wait in this hallway, we spring someone, we grab their pass, we walk on in.
Or we pretend that our passes are not working, or that we lost them. They're
For
like we're
management.
somewhere
don't need
between the car and here, you know.
You talk to it. You see if you can convince it.
I don't know if you can outsmart an AI.
No, I'm saying if we wait for someone that has a card, we can just explain to them the situation that we seem to have misplaced our cards, and maybe we could go in with them.
Yeah, we look like scientists.
Yeah, we can jack them any way you like. Rush, we can do it the polite way, or we can do it the not so polite way. But I think maybe we just wait for an employee to come in here, we play it by ear, somehow we get their pass.
Please provide an employee ID.
Our guns.
No,
It's
never.
like, no, not giving our guns up.
Hades, while they're having this discussion, reaches up and just pokes it.
Yeah, it just kind of where you touch it disperses a little bit and then comes back. Kind of wavies out and then comes back. kind of like ripples in water. Anywhere you touch it, it just ripples and. Please provide an employee pass.
But for management, we don't have a pass. Let us in.
I'm sorry, I didn't get that. Let's try again. Do you have a reservation number?
Damn computers. Yeah, one.
Hang on.
I'm sorry, I didn't get that. Let's try again. Do you have an
Can I use
employee
my
ID?
agent?
Please place your weapons in the locker and provide an ID.
No.
God damn computers.
The only other thing is, what is this company? What's this company's name?
No idea.
We don't know. Because otherwise we could try and get some kind of visitor pass by booking online.
Face! Big spinning face, I have a question!
It doesn't respond.
Oh.
Someone's posted some digits in the chat. Is that some digits that we're forgetting? That we already have?
We can try. I mean,
8675.
the worst I can do is infiltrate our ear.
I think Bud doesn't recognize the song.
Oh, is it it's Ask for God damn it, Violet Neon!
It was warped.
I can't believe you...
309. Yeah,
I
that's
can't believe you've done this, Warped Wolf.
If you do not have an ID
look.
and you will not place weapons in the locker, please leave the facility immediately.
What will you do
I'm
if
going
we
to
don't
place
leave?
mine in the locker. I'm just putting them right there in the locker, right there. Everything I've got. Oh, look, a bone saw. Why would I have that on my person? Okay, there we go.
God
Well-
damn it, fine.
I mean, I've always got a weapon on me, so I feel less reserved about this, but...
Hades will pull her pistol in the locker. She never leaves. Eyes never leaves, and then she pokes it again.
It just waves a little bit.
We still don't have an ID, though.
What has
Yeah,
let
you
us say we
place-
put the stuff in the locker?
Yeah, when you place all the weapons in the locker as the scanner's going, it closes, you hear and then the door opens as this sort of floating head backs into the room. Let me reveal a bit more.
That'll do, I guess.
It's covered.
All right.
1 second.
Well, just remember, anything can be used as a weapon if you apply enough pressure.
As we have recently learned.
Yeah. I mean,
There you go.
if they can't take us tied up naked in a bathtub, then when we're still standing, I think that gives us pretty good odds, right?
I
Yeah,
can't put
totally.
my jaws in the locker.
Plus, if no one can have weapons in there, then at least we might be on a level playing field.
And that green glowing ball will say represents this floating head. But if you want to move your tokens, basically the end of that hallway has now opened up into this room. And the head backs up and basically just says, "Thank you for complying. Welcome. Please provide an employee ID.
Oh yeah.
Is there anything we see in this room?
You're basically seeing a big open room. There's a reinforced huge door here that actually has hydraulics and treads going up the side, which looks like it's a door that opens up into another big room or something. It also looks like this thing lifts up into the ceiling. It's hard to make sense of that, which is right here in front of you. There's also a door right here. There's a door right here. There's a door right here. And there's a door right here. So there's basically 4 doors, 2 on either side of this big room, and then this huge mechanical looking crazy door that says do not cross on the floor.
And
the do not cross is not lit up right now, but you can see that it does have that sign. What was that?
The other 4 doors, are they just ordinary doors? They're not
Yeah.
hydraulic or
No, they look like normal normal doors.
Okay.
That one
Well,
could
maybe-
maybe break through.
Yeah, maybe there's a staff room or some lockers that we could raid to get access to the full building.
If you don't
No,
have an
still
employee ID,
rearrange.
please provide a reservation number or a visitor ID.
Can you get in? Hades is having an idea. She just muted herself though.
What? My visitor ID is 1.
That was my idea.
I'm sorry, I didn't get that. Let's try again. Do you have a reservation number, a visitor ID, or an employee ID badge?
5.
Hey, is anywhere? We're inside now. Is there an access point? Can you get closer to something?
I'm gonna try one of these doors.
What's this table over here? Of shelving.
That looks like it's the outside part of the weapon safe. That's where it opened up on the inside. This is kind of the outside part. It's
Okay.
something that maybe the mechanics of the scanner as well as the safe.
Okay.
Does it have an access point?
There you go.
Netrunner.
Okay, Hades will go here so that it can reach there, but also maybe reach around a little bit. And we'll see. Go. Well, that was a 6. Rolled a 6.
Oh no!
It's good enough because of where you're at that you can tell there's a couple systems coming from this room over here. From that room.
Hey, that's a good start.
Please provide an employee badge.
Can we open this door?
We need to get over here.
Is it open? I'm
No,
gonna try it.
it's locked.
Yeah.
As you reach for it, and when you jiggle it and see if it's locked, the face speaks up. Please provide an employee ID badge. Do not proceed.
My
you
employee
shut
ID
up?
badge is behind there.
Hey, what about the pin pad number that we used on the bunker? Maybe that guy has some connection to here. I mean, why would this place be as close as it is to the Dixie?
Oh yeah. Hey, head. 5678.
I'm sorry, I didn't get that. Let's try again. Do you have an employee ID number? This is your last chance.
Oh,
Or what?
Sounds severe.
Can we break
Can I-
down one of these doors?
Can I jimmy this door open? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me
Come on.
if you want to try to jimmy it, give me a lock pick. Anybody? It's just
God.
Does anyone
or
have lockpick?
electric security would even be better.
Don't have it. Hades, you got
Hades,
electronic security?
Do you have
I have
any
a
way of
one.
getting this door open?
Let me see what I have here.
This is 3.
Would electronics security tech work on
Yeah.
this?
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Let's see what I can do.
Please.
We rolled 19.
Nice.
19.
Yeah, you jiggle it and basically get the door to pop open. Let me reveal that what you see as the door opens. Bear with me sometimes.
She
doesn't work
jiggles
the
the
first
handle
time.
and then just like just body slams into.
Nice. Yeah, it opens up, and I mean, the second you get it open, you can see it's some type of server room. You can see towers and hard drives and things like that you've seen before in a typical server room. But the second you get that thing open, that face says, "Please stop. You are unauthorized." And then the face kind of disperses. And let me take this off real quick. It basically disperses into all these mini nets. I would say most of you would recognize it, especially Bud being a solo, but it's a mini drone swarm. That was basically in the form of this face that something was projecting this sort of AI or hologram or such on. But now it has turned into this cloud swarm after it said, "Do not proceed, you're unauthorized. Stop." And right there, we'll take our break. Let's take our break.
I like the face better.
Yeah, me too.
Oh my god. It looks like you're trying to break into a secret lab. Would you like help with that? Very good, Aaron Duran.
Hello, it looks like you're...
If only. If only it was that helpful.
But yeah, let's take our 5-minute break. Anybody watching, look, we're just going to take a quick break. Stick around, grab something to drink, eat, bathroom, do everything you got to do. Meet us back here in 5 minutes. I'm going to leave the mics on, so mics are hot. That way if the team talks about gameplay or anything, everyone can kind of hear it and be part of it. Be right back.
Fantastic. And with my mic on, I would also like to remind everyone, I don't know, I went down like 5 Twitter followers or something, and it's just like, did I do something?
No. Did you do something wrong?
No.
I don't know. I did post some more like socialist stuff, but really people should know that about my brand.
I mean, we're artists. We're pretty much...
I'm all for seizing the means of production.
Well, I made a new Twitter, and I followed you with that, so you gained someone new. It's me.
Yeah, nice.
All right.
Also, my voice is trashed because, like, I had to do 2 songs at last night's gig. And I did Dog Days Are Over by Florence and the Machine.
That's a big one.
That is a big one, but then I also followed it up with Firework by Katy Perry, and it's like,
It's also a big one.
Yeah, it's like, but it's also like the level that song is out kind of requires me to belt the whole time. And like, I don't know if you've listened to it in a while, it is quite high. Because baby, you're a firework. It like starts that high and it only gets higher.
Wow.
It was fun. Not a very, like, it was a room full of, like, very, very rich middle, like, upper class people. And I was like, I'm not vibing, Thankfully, I had all the Captain Starlights dancing in the far back of the room, which made me feel a bit happier.
Wow. Respect.
Yeah. You gotta have your co-workers gotta have your back.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna make sure that I gotta empty the tank, how they say.
Okay. I'll be back.
Oh no, my light stand.
It's just you and me, chat. Everyone's gone. So, right, if you can tell me now, you can tell me what you really think of the others. I won't tell them. They won't be able to read it somehow. Oh yeah, that's probably better if I do it the other way around. I'm clearly the most valuable member on the team. I'm doing well, thank you. Thank you, Brooks. I'm definitely very much looking forward to doing my my first con as a GM. So, fun fact: our Adelaide Anime Video Games Festival, I actually hosted it 2 years as like the main on-stage host, which is a lot of fun. Well, Aaron, I don't think Bud's afraid of death. When his time comes, it comes. The cake's a lie. Sorry. Thanks for following us, guys. I'll let her know when she returns from emptying the tank. Yeah, well, maybe one day we'll get to travel ourselves, and maybe we'll head your way, or some of you will head our way.
You guys, Phil,
Australia is very, very nice.
Phil, you and
Sorry,
Ellen,
yes?
you and Ellen need to plan a trip to LA sometime, and plan it ahead, like far enough in advance that you can plan it around me filming a series or film or something, and I'll put you guys in it. That'd be fun.
Oh.
That would be amazing.
I'm in pre-production right now for Bears versus Zombies, and bears is in big hairy gay dudes.
I love that.
Okay.
Me and one of my partners, BJ, him and his husband and me, we're writing it right now, and we've already got like first money in, so it's definitely happening. It's pretty crazy.
As a drag king, I feel like I would be a very good candidate.
Oh yeah.
That is
I've been told I'm a certified otter, so...
You are definitely an otter. I feel like
Nice.
my drag. Oh, can I say this on the stream?
Yeah.
So my drag king's
I
character's
know.
name is F Boy George.
Yeah.
How about that? But yeah, you do a lot of work for like Trauma, right?
Yeah, I have a monster series I put out on Trauma for their streaming platform.
That
It's just came out on they just launched on Roku and a bunch of other apps and things too. So it's not just on Trauma now.
Their whole filmmaking thing is just so cool. Like just such like creativity, and like that's the thing I love with kind of like schlock, is that it's like every decision is always interesting and creative, and like somehow the more bigger, like the bigger budgets and you know, more production and stuff, you somehow like lose that and everything becomes a bit boring.
Yeah.
Don't know why that is.
I work on every level. I do stuff with like no budget or nano budgets, you know, micro budgets.
Yeah.
And then I've been on things with like huge budgets, you know, even though some of those producers will call it low budget. To me, it's like hundreds of thousands of dollars is not low budget. But in the industry, it absolutely is, you know, but I'm like, hell yeah, that's amazing.
I'll have to send you the I made a like a B horror movie with some friends of mine in Adelaide.
Oh hell yeah.
And it went on like Monster Fest, so it was kind of it made it to the States.
Nice.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
it was called Killer Love. I'll have to send it to you, and
it doesn't
you can
have
tell
current,
me what you think.
if it doesn't have current distribution, I can get it through Trauma. I'm pretty much grandfathered in. So if you want it through their outlet. But yeah, let's get back to playing some Cyberpunk.
Yes, let's.
Hey, we're back. Everybody can see us now.
Hey!
What's up? Thanks so much to
Preston
chat
says hi.
for sticking around. I really appreciate that. And we got the bunny in the stream. Hey,
He likes to say hi after the break.
nice.
Yes.
But yeah, we left off basically with you getting out of this weapons scanner sort of hallway thing. You gave up the weapons that at least opened it up, but this sort of floating head. I hesitate even saying AI because as you can see, it's more of this sort of on a loop repeat. I'm sorry, I didn't get that, like one of those shitty automated phone call systems, you know?
Yeah.
But whatever, you know, it lets you out, but it kept asking for employee ID, visitor ID, all that sort of good stuff. After over a dozen tries, it was giving you a last chance, but through that, you were able to pick through this lock. Hades got into this sort of server room, but then this head freaked out, basically turned back into a swarm of what looks like gnats with like little glowing flashes on them. And as you know, a drone cloud swarm is pretty much these mini like little gnat-sized drones with they have like a sort of glow to it because of the fact that they have these nano wires on each one of them, just microscopic. But the second this happened, the face dispersed into this cloud as you open the door. Let's everybody roll initiative. Everybody click on your token and then
Did anyone bring our
At that
EMP?
time.
Did anyone bring our EMP grenade? Is the EMP grenade in the weapons locker?
It would be in the weapons locker
Okay.
because that's
I know
where all
where
the
I'm
weapons
going.
are. Funnily enough.
Oh no.
I forgot. So I click on my token and then I go initiative. Got it.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's only been how many weeks?
Right. I'm going
Believe
to
me.
take this moment
Actually,
I'm going to take this moment to put a couple points in damage deflection. And a couple points in initiative reaction.
Okay.
Combat.
It's like all the adrenaline
Initiative.
racing through Bud. It's like it allows him to hyper focus and like unlock those parts of his brain.
Yeah. Bud and Rush are at the top, but as this happens, basically the swarm, when you unlock the door, swoops in at Bud and basically attacks him.
Oh,
Yay. Do I get a dodge?
Yeah, you absolutely can evade as long as your reflex is 8 or higher, which I believe it is. I think we've established that. See, I'm learning
Yeah.
too after all these sessions. I'm finally learning all the characters and like. Wait, what's your name again?
I'll take a 17 evasion.
Nice. Yeah, you dodge it. The swarm basically swoops at you, and you kind of dodge it as it circles back around. Rush,
Does it turn into like an arrow? And like shoot
yeah,
at
we'll
me?
say it goes in formation and swoops at you like that, and kind of swoops
Turns
past.
into a giant bee.
Now, I'll say this, Bud and Rush have the same initiative. So one of you can give it up to the other, or you can roll for it, or whatever you want to do there.
I'll let Bud go before me.
Right.
I was gonna.
So
Otherwise, I was gonna say Discord, rock paper scissors, but lag could really get you there.
I'm gonna. Yeah. Oh, sorry. You were 2 seconds delayed. Oh no. I got it. I'm gonna run to the weapons locker and see if I can't pry it open with my hands.
Wow.
You can, if you have any type of strength feat sort of involving skill, it wouldn't be athletics. It would absolutely be strength. It could be a
Just
body check. It would be super
My
difficult.
raw body. Yeah.
Super difficult. You have to be really strong.
Yeah. I've got a whole body of 5.
Yeah, I'm not even
Wow.
gonna make you waste a roll on it as much as you go over, start prying, and I mean it does not budge. It's shut like a safe, shut like a lock.
God, Hades, get this shit open. Okay. Can I attack the swarm with my fists?
Well,
Would that work?
well, you've used
Punch the swarm.
you've run over and tried to open
Yeah,
this.
okay.
So Rush,
Fair enough.
but absolutely, you can punch a swarm of gnats. You
You
haven't
can
done
punch
that.
anything.
You can punch anything.
You can.
Whether you
try.
should or whether it will actually work is another matter entirely.
I
With
love.
that attitude.
I picture Bud saying that shit out loud, and Ali's like, "You can punch anything," like it's awesome. That's so awesome.
Yeah,
But Rush,
you
what
can
do you-
totally punch
You
anything.
see the swarm come at Bud. Bud kind of dodge it and run over to the safe, trying to pry it. What are you doing?
All right. Well, I'm going to try an unarmed attack of basically clapping my hands together in the swarm to try and crush
Sure.
them.
I'll take martial arts.
Wires.
Martial arts or brawling.
It's going to have to be brawling. Now, last time I think you said it was,
Oh, yeah, your martial
2d6 damage with my body stat, which is 4. But is that correct?
I'd have to check, but let's see if you hit them first.
All right.
damn.
Okay, so it's a 22 and a 12.
Woo!
Oh yeah, those are both hits. Give me the
Okay.
damage.
11 and 8. So 19 total.
Wow.
Good claps.
Yeah, you can describe how you basically swat this entire swarm as they spark. And
Whoa!
that was amazing.
I was, so knowing that we're probably on cameras, dang mosquitoes, they follow you in everywhere. You know what I mean?
Rush is a southern gentleman. He is schooled in the art of swatting mosquitoes and gnats.
Skeetos.
All right. So, yeah. So, it's just, the mosquitoes everywhere. Oh, there we go. Looks like we got them.
These damn skeeters.
Hey, Slick, does that locker seem to have anything like a keyhole?
No, I think it's electronically sealed. Maybe Hades can access it for us.
All right.
I'm planning on it.
Oh,
If-
Rush
If
took care
not,
of the
we
immediate
just-
problem.
Yeah.
Um,
Unless there's more things that this can send at us.
Yeah,
I mean, if it's drones,
I'm sure there
it's just-
are.
Yeah.
Hades, it's your turn, by the way. Yeah.
Hey, all right.
Yay.
So let's see, the door is open now. The door is open now. I could just access it from here, could I not? So that I don't have to use a move on move.
Yeah, as long as you're within 6 meters of a system, absolutely. Let me just double check that for you. Oh yeah.
Yeah, all right. You know what? She's just gonna stand there because I seems safe since Rush got those fancy hands. All right.
Yeah, that room could be trapped as well. That's
Yeah,
very
yeah.
wise.
Yeah, I don't like the looks of it, so he's gonna stay right here with everybody else. So
She's
I'm
hiding
trying to
behind
jump-
Bud, jacking in.
trying to jump into it from here. Here we go.
I'd love if Rush had his hanky out and he could like
Yeah, what you're
whirl
Hades,
it up and like
yeah, that interface is a great role. What I'm going to do is give you that sort of action to free within your turn here, to explain that there's 2 systems in this room. Okay, so we'll say from your point of view, looking into the room, you can see this center unit and then all these sort of like servers behind it and power units, and there's a system on one side, system on the other. So we'll just say system 1, system 2, but that's what you're seeing.
Let's go for system 2.
Okay.
What's behind door number 2?
You always put the important things under the second door.
Yeah, that's right. There's a goat. There's a goat behind door number 2.
Oh,
it's also infected.
Yeah.
oh man.
It's the Cyber Monty Hall problem.
Oh no.
Yeah, you go. You get into. Jack into system 2, and you're basically at the top of this elevator of a system, facing a password 6.
Okay.
You can do this, Hades.
6 is fairly easy for you.
1, 2, 3, password roll. Oh yes, that would be a 13.
Yeah.
I laugh in the face of passwords.
Lucky 13.
You get right past it. What programs do you have activated, by the way?
Right now, let me go. Right now, I have. Because I ended up buying invisibility.
Nice.
So I have that, and I
Can you
believe
pick up some sort of custom program?
The invisibility was a custom program
Invisibility.
she got.
Ah, cool.
was my custom.
You have to use some of your actions to activate them though if you want to put them on.
Yeah, and I think. Okay, I do want to activate invisibility because why wouldn't I want to be invisible?
Sure.
Play. So I'm gonna activate that, and I have to roll to see how long it would last.
Yeah, give me a 2d6.
Great superpower if you keep getting into trouble.
This will be your turns here.
Nope.
Yeah, just 2d6.
All right. Show me lots of time. 11.
Nice, that's great.
Nice.
I'm invisible for all of time.
In the net.
Yeah,
Yeah, so we can see you.
that's a shitload of turns, though. I mean, with 11, you can get a lot done in a net.
So many turns.
Yeah, that's with an 11. What else do you have activated? Just so I know.
Okay, so let's see. I will Hellbolt and sword. I'm gonna activate my sword because
Nice.
No defender
And-
programs other than the invisible, right? You don't have armor or shield or anything.
no,
Okay,
invisible is the only one I bought.
that's fine. You got
And-
invisible activated, and it works. You go invisible. You're at this top level. You get through the password. You activate that. You activate your sword, your hellbolt, and now
Not
it's-
that there's any other runners in there right now, so
either way, you've activated all those. And Allie, everything that just went down. The swarm coming at Bud and him dodging it, trying to get the safe open. Rush clapping him out. Hades jacking in. What are you doing?
is there anywhere in this, like, are there any items, or like there's no other kind of desks or like coat racks or anything in this room, are there?
No.
No. Well, I might just have a smoke.
Okay.
Seems like you guys got it covered. Sorry. Seems like you guys have got it covered.
Yeah, eyes up. We don't know what else, what other security measures this room has.
Yeah, I might as well just take this time to chillax before it gets heavy, you know?
Yeah, Bud, back over to you.
Takes one full action to smoke.
Yeah, smoke him if you got him.
Yeah.
Well, unless if there's anything else
I guess
you want to do.
I will hold my action for if this locker gets open, so that I can grab my assault rifle if it pops open in the next round.
Sure. Rush, what are you up to?
I'm gonna head over with Bud, just kind of getting a look at the lockers in case there's something along like the side that you'd be able to like slip a credit card or something through. You know, that kind of thing. That's some mechanical part that I'd be able to manipulate.
Yeah, there's nothing mechanical about this at all. I mean, you don't even really see, any type of access or card or keypad or anything to this safe on the outside. It seems like it's very much so system controlled.
A lock-picking lawyer could still open it.
It still opens, so it's so true. If you had, crowbar and weapons and a high enough body stat or reduced HP enough times, anything can be opened or destroyed over time, I would imagine. But looking at this thing, it looks solid as shit and just like no analog access stuff typically. It looks like it's system controlled.
Yeah.
Just to clarify, you know what I mean?
What could MacGyver do with some duct tape and a comb?
Do you have duct tape and a comb?
I have duct tape and a personal care pack. I imagine there's a comb in there, and I don't have much in the way of hair, so getting creative here.
But you kept it this whole time.
I will pry this open with a food stick. Well, I just imagine the care pack is probably like for shaving and stuff too.
Yeah.
You don't have much.
I got my wet wipes for my knuckles.
You can play that as an instrument.
Yeah.
Probably not now, but
later.
Yeah,
There's
later.
a ukulele, and now we got a comb thing. So I'll I guess ready in action with Bud, just so that if it only opens for a fraction of a second, we'll be able to scoop everything out. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, you post up and kind of ready yourself with Bud and stand by. Hades, back over to you.
Okay.
And going over to you, the second you're about to kind of proceed in the system and take your turn and do what you're doing, all the walls in this room, you hear them all kind of go zzz, and then pop, and everything just kind of like quickly flashes the most bright light and sound within like a split second. If anyone's familiar with stun panels, that's what you've just fallen victim to. So I'm going to need a resist torture and drugs of 15.
Oh no.
Leave us alone.
Your mirror shades.
What's the song? Hell no to the no.
To the no.
Oh, we got an Adelaidean in the chat.
Let's take my last 2 points of luck, please.
Take them.
16. Yes, made the difference.
Oh.
Okay, so it's looking like we still need Hades, right?
Oh no, I rolled a 13.
Oh, did I miss it?
It's right before Bud.
Right. I got a 9.
You got a 9.
Oh, I see
13,
it. Oh, we need Allie.
16.
Oh,
yeah, we
right.
need Allie.
I thought I was just smoking and minding my own business.
No, and everybody,
And then all of a sudden the walls go, bleh!
everybody in that room.
You just got flashbanged, so.
Yeah. Sorry, what's the roll? Resist torture drugs?
Resist
Yep.
torture, yeah. 15 is your target. Yes.
Hey, 17. See, that's what happens when
Nice.
you just mind your own business.
So
No.
anybody that didn't reach 15, which I believe is Hades and Rush, right?
I'm in my own business.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so
correct.
Hades and Rush, this stun panel goes off, and basically you're suffering the damaged eye and damaged ear critical injury.
Oh no.
It doesn't come with an extra 5 points of damage, so don't worry about that. But it does give you a -2 to any perception checks involving hearing, seeing. The hearing aspect too. If you move more than 4 meters in your turn, you can't move your next turn. It has something to do with your inner ear and equilibrium. But it's all psychosomatic, so like it's gonna. Let me make sure. Yeah, it all goes away within a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's fairly fast.
I'm playing that like Ali exhaled just as like the flashbang went off, and so like her vision and stuff was just fully obscured by smoke.
But that being said, something else to make note of.
What happened?
And anybody that knows about stun panels, and I imagine, especially Rush, Bud, with the industries you're in, stun panels can go off more than once. You're looking at 3 walls here. It's coming off of both side walls and the front wall in these panels. It has a very low HP, but unless Hades in a
I'm gonna
system,
start smashing them on my turn. Yeah.
if you can't get it under control, environmental defenses need to be destroyed. Not to do too much metagaming, but I wanted to make sure everybody understood those rules.
Yeah. Cool.
So it can go off again.
Yeah, I didn't think. Yeah. There's a probably a demon in there just going. Bzz, bzz, bzz.
But Hades, all that went down, and you're back in the system. You got everything activated. You're in the top of it, and I'm gonna go over here and roll 20. And if you look over to the right, I'm gonna reveal some of the system here. You're basically at the top. You broke that DV6, and you're standing at the top of this system. What do you want to do?
All right.
And you should be able to see it to the right of the map on roll 20.
I am not.
Not seeing it. No.
If
I
you're
thought you were just gonna say, "I am not okay."
no, if you
No.
I see it. I see it.
yeah, to the right of the map in the dark, you'll see like a DV6 and a red line.
It's like right in the. It's like right in the middle of the void.
Yeah.
Oh yes, it's further over than I was going. Yes. Okay. So I am going to Pathfinder.
Sure.
Let's see, hang on, let me get my sizing right here. Ah, there. Now I can read it too. So yes, I would like to Pathfinder all of this.
Yeah, give me a roll. 6.
Man.
Yeah, you're not getting through the second level. Just on the second level, there's another type of DV6. Not sure if it's a control node file password, but you're not getting past it with that roll.
Okay.
Or is it that or lower, or is it in the same way as a defender, where if it's the same number, you can't get past it? I'll let you know this. There's 3 levels to this. You at least see that, but you're not getting any details.
It's fine. 3 levels is fine. Okay, so
Small system.
I'm gonna go through because I rolled for this password last time. I'm gonna go through it. We're going in. Going in.
Yeah, and don't forget your that invisibility came on and has you hidden, cloaked. So,
Nice.
so you're doing well, and you have a lot of turns for that. So, but yeah, you go down to the next level, and you're seeing a file. Let me make sure I'm in the right. Yeah, you're seeing basically a file, a DV6 file.
And this is in System Hades. So in System Hades is
Well, Hades is a lot different in the system. Yeah, Hades looks a lot different in the system too. So
yeah, Hades. So as a reminder, in System Hades is a very tall, broad dude with like cigar hanging out the mouth, looks a lot like if you took Hellboy and smushed him with like D from Vampire Hunter D, boom, in System Hades.
Oh, yeah.
Always with a cigar.
I want those files. So 9.
Oh yeah, easily. You break the file lock that's in there, and you're looking at a file that has a bunch of different labels on it: employee log, a delivery log, and a pickup log. Just at just glancing, the employee log only really has like maybe a couple handfuls of names. It looks like it's broken into 2 shifts, day and night. It looks like in the timing, based on you guys being in here at like 2, 3 in the morning, this is considered night shift, which looks like it's a little less staffed. You're seeing in there, there's only 4 names on that, 4 names on the night shift roster. The delivery log looks like it has delivery times and dates for different chemicals. Unless you have, science, chemical, or any type of med tech background, I don't know that you would know too much about it, but you're seeing a bunch of weird chemical names you can't pronounce. And some feed. You're seeing like a cattle and cow feed deliveries that have happened. In the pickup log, one thing that does stand out, because you do see random pickups from different cargo transports. One in particular comes up from, just a handful of days ago or a week, whenever this kind of started with that initial session 1 scream sheet coming out about a designer play. Around that time, you're seeing a pickup log from the Aldecaldos. So that at least somewhat lines up with like what that Nomad was saying about doing that pickup and whatever. Apparently they have been here. They did a pickup for whatever that's worth.
Anywhere on there, do we see that a cow was listed?
No, it just has a pickup log of dates and time. Doesn't have any specifics.
And just for funsies, I'm gonna roll my education just to see if any of those components make sense. I rolled a 20.
Yeah, that's great. Your educational.
Please look for compounds.
Yeah, that's great. Your educational background at least lets you know that a lot of these chemicals aren't anything in particular that's known to do anything standalone. These are all kind of components of a bigger compound, typically. So whatever all these deliveries and chemicals and things are, they all definitely seem like they're parts of a bigger thing,
Hades have been studying some chemicals, eh?
Hey, Asian mother excelled in all of the STEMs whenever she was in school. She gonna go ahead and incorporate those files into her brain systems. make copies of those names and compounds and such. All right. Oh God, how many? Let's see. How many moves was that? Went in the room, grabbed the files. I think that was.
ID is 1, right?
Yeah.
IDing the files is 1.
Yeah, you still have another move.
Did you roll the backdoor this? Yeah, in Pathfinder you did as well. So yeah, you got 1 more.
Yeah. So let me. I want to leave this place. I want to go to the next place.
It's on level 3.
This place has nothing for me anymore.
This place is dead.
Sorry.
Let us
This
go.
place has nothing for me anymore.
This place is full. Let's go to the.
We need to get Ron Perlman on this stream.
Yeah, come on, Ron. Where are you? Where are you at? I need you.
Yeah, you dropped down to the 3rd level, and you're basically seeing a hellhound that's just standing there, just staring straight off. Doesn't see you. You're still within your invisibility turns, and it's doing its job. It's keeping this thing from seeing you. You do see a file and a control node. The file is a DV6, an ID 6, and the control node is an 8.
Let's go for that control node first, just cause. Show me control node. An 8.
Oh.
Dang, man.
Yeah, no luck. You're not able to get a hold of it. Control over it.
Smash in some luck next turn, I recommend.
Yep, that's gonna be happening.
Yeah.
And then, meanwhile, Hades just gonna crouch down next to the Hellhound and just be chuckling quietly. silently.
Sure. And as you do that, we're going back over to Bud. Bud, it's back over to your turn. But right after Hades is kind of messing with the system, trying to get in this control node, and this is all happening within seconds of that stun panels going off, obviously, because each turn is only like 3 seconds. But it's shortly after that you basically see a female step out, like open this door right here, and kind of like half open the door. You can see her poking out, and you recognize her as the girl that walked in, that pulled in her vehicle and walked in the place not too long ago. But she opens the door, and Bud, you see her instantly, being right there. And we'll even say Rush, you can see her too. But eyes get real big, closes the door.
Do I have enough time to pull her in?
Yeah, it's your turn technically as she is opening. So it'll be contested.
Yeah.
But yeah, sure.
Cool. What would you like me to roll? Athletics?
It'd be brawling, trying to grapple her in. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. Trying to just get hold of her. 12 from me.
Yeah.
Another 2 on the die.
Yeah, you grapple her up. You're able. Let me just back it up a little, just so I can.
Just a scientist.
Exactly.
Hey, now I'm not gonna hurt you.
She's just a little.
Yeah. The good news is you've got the day off. How about that?
Yeah. The second you grapple her, Bud, she just screams out and is just trying to break free. The second you grapple her up.
Can I cover her mouth, please?
Yeah, you can do that. As she's screaming, you're successful
Hey.
with the grapple. You're able to do that. So she just barely gets out a grunt of a scream before you kind of grapple and cover her mouth up.
Look, I'm really
Just need your
sorry.
pass, okay?
Yeah, we're really sorry about this, but we need to get in. There has been a huge infection that probably your boss is covering up. So just let us do what we do, and no one needs to get hurt. In fact, you can take off early. No one needs to know. We're going to scrub this place down.
Yeah, she just looks terrified. Bud has
Come
it
on,
covered
this
up,
is
so
your
she's not
job.
speaking,
There are
obviously.
no heroes here.
But Rush,
What?
it's technically Rush, your turn. When Bud grapples her up and does all that, Allie
sorry.
says a few words, like she
Yeah,
was saying.
sorry.
But Rush, what are you doing? You see all that go down.
Well, I'll basically say, I'm not sure after last time. I'm not sure we should just let people go out the front door. But I'm going to stumble forward. Would I be able to get to that corner in my turn? The corner in the southwest?
Where are you trying to go?
Over here.
Sorry, the southwest corner, like down here. Would I be able to make it that far with
you
my
can-
current state?
You can't move more than 2 squares.
Right.
So you can move right next to Bud. If you move more than 2 squares, you can't move your next turn.
I'll move. Okay, I'll move down to the wall with the 2 squares.
Okay.
Because one of the panels is here, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try punching the panel.
Okay. Yeah, go for it. You can. You're right there. Give me your damage. It's only an HP of 5, and it's not moving. It's not dodging you. It's just a wall. You're punching a wall. So.
It's a 4 and a 9, so I get it with the second hit.
Yeah, second hit. You see the wall kind of crack and shatter, and some of the paneling breaks down, and hear a little sizzle noise coming from internal wiring, maybe. But it appears you've broken it.
Awesome.
Whose turn is it next? Sorry.
I believe it's
We're back to Hades.
mine.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Sorry. Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we're
Oh
back.
no, So you should have gone before. Ali should have gone before.
Should have gone at some
It
point.
went back to
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Allie can go now. That's fine. Allie,
Oh,
should,
good.
Allie should go after Hades. I fucked that up. Sorry. But yeah.
No,
Allie.
no, all good. Yeah, I'm gonna try basically kind of continuing on. There was a bit of a scuffle. As Bud gets a better hold on her, Ali's gonna kind of like regroup. I'm gonna put some luck in, and I'm just gonna be like, look, is your job really worth all of this? I'm going to hazard a guess and say it's not. So you can just walk out of here, let us do what we need to do, and you can put your feet up, do whatever if you've got a hobby, you can go pursue that. Where's my persuasion?
Yeah,
there
give
it
me
is.
a persuasion roll. Yeah, she. As you're saying all that, she's just.
18.
Yeah, she's just kind of like mumbling through Bud's arm. You can tell she's like kind of trying to speak.
I'll let her speak. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you break her free.
If you scream, we're just gonna cover your mouth again. So.
Yeah, she.
You know what you're
when
up
you
against.
let go, Bud, she almost is about to scream, but then Allie says that, and she's actually like, "What? Who are you? Why are you here? I don't know anything, anyways. Like, what are you doing here? Who are you?"
Exactly, and
kinda
you don't
panicking.
need to know because this is your job, and you don't need to be a hero for what, 30 eddies per hour if you're lucky. So you don't need to know anything. Just give us your pass, and you can walk on out of here.
She's like, I don't know anything, anyways, and she kind of like holds up her employee pass, and her hands just like shaking as she's like looking at all of you. She's
Thank you.
She's not even trying to break free, Bud. You can tell she's really terrified.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll let Allie take the pass. Yep.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah,
And
you take the pass.
I think you should just go to your car, go home.
Yeah, she's terrified, and she's like, yeah, I'll leave. Just let me go. I don't know anything, anyways. Just let me go.
But
Can you get a read on that? Whether my human perception sucks. So.
Well, we're over at.
are we still in
Hades.
initiative or?
Yeah, we're still in initiative, and with you kind of having that conversation and going over all that, we'll say all that was able to kind of go down in your turn. Back over to Hades. You're in the system, but as you know, anytime there might be a demon or something involved, or once they detect you and shit hits the fan, they go at top of initiative. So once again, the walls, the two existing ones, just pa and go off one more time. If everybody can give me a resist torture and drugs.
Whoop.
3.
9.
Sorry, just getting to my character
Another
sheet.
crit fail.
Oh, damn.
And then a 10. A crit fail with a 10. So I got a total of 3. We all got hit. Great.
Yeah, everyone's hit again. Rush. Anybody that was from previous, you got another minute of dealing with this. All your ears, your vision is kind of thrown off. You're getting the negatives to your perceptions. You can't move more than 4 meters. You don't move in your next turn. It seems like it's affecting everyone now. And the girl screams out when that shit goes off. She's like, "Ah, shit!" Seems to have fucked her up too. The med tech there.
So does that stack? Is it 2 minutes, or is it just like
Yeah. Your first
another minute from this 3-second interval?
No, it stacks. You know what I mean? So you have that first minute that's already been counting down. Now you have another minute added to that.
Oh, okay.
Yay.
But Hades, yay! Hades, back over to you.
All right, we're going to try for the control node again, and this time I'm gonna put a little luck on there. I'm gonna put. Let's go with 3. Just cause.
Okay,
3 luck.
go for it.
Because I wanna. Just because I want to. Okay. So I don't.
Wow.
This will be
To
fine.
have that much luck.
Just
No,
gotta-
it'll be great.
Well, it's
This'll be-
it's a DV of 8, so you'd really just need to roll a 2 or higher to make it work with that, right?
You would think so.
Yeah, don't.
I mean,
All right,
technically
all
you
right,
only
I'll-
need a 1, but if you roll a 1, then it's a crit fail and it rolls against that. So really you need a 2 to make this work. 2 or higher.
I'll only put 2 luck on it.
Come on.
All right, 2 luck. And let's see. I guess I could. I'm gonna roll this and then I'll add it with my voice box. 7 plus 2, 9.
Yes.
Added it with your voice. Okay. Nice. Yeah, you get the
Done.
you get the control node open. You get access. You're basically looking at security cameras inside and out. You're looking at all the locks in the front here, these individual doors, as well as the front. All the lights in the front here. You're looking at, wait, let me just double check.
Harm.
Sorry, one more second. I just want to make sure. Yeah, you're seeing cameras, locks, lights, weapon scanner, weapon safe, security drop wall, and fire suppression, like a fire suppression system.
Okay.
Yeah, that's everything on there. Cams, locks, lights, weapon scanner. But the weapon safe is in there. You at least see that.
Hey! Okay, first thing is first. Hades is gonna flash the lights on and off.
Oh, as always.
Nice.
Be like,
Turn those lights on.
I'm gonna
Look
throw.
what I did!
I'm gonna throw in an intercom system for fun, Hades. Have fun with that.
oh, yeah, well, obviously, Hades is gonna come over the intercom system and be like,
This is your god, Hades, speaking! Check out
Using
this
your voice or-
raid!
lights just flashing on and off.
Not using
Are you
your
ready
net
for
voice.
this? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Oh god.
And then she'll pop open the, oh, actually, no, before she pops open the locker,
Come on.
What do you have for your favorite Netrunner in order to get back your weapons?
I think we've got some more marshmallows.
Hugs.
And you, Bud.
Yeah, but I.
Eternal gratitude.
she'll pop open the locker.
Yeah, locker pops
You gotta
open.
make offerings.
And not that it's your turn, but Bud and Rush, anybody that's right next to it, anyways, you see it open. You see all of your weapons in there. But Hades, it's still your turn.
Yeah, and gonna check out. So the cameras. Is it just the cameras, or does it also have the feed, the previous feed?
No, it's just live cameras. It looks like it's pushing into that file ID6 that's on the same level as you right now.
Well. That's gonna be the next thing then. Let's go into that file. Rolled a 12.
Nice. Yeah, you're into this file. The file says it has a couple files in this file, I guess you'd say. Your ID shows you it has the camera feed, so all the security cameras are putting into here. It also has a scan log. So the scan log is basically kind of like client list.
Oh yes, want that. Yeah, not even gonna look at it. Just gonna copy the client list.
Sure.
I imagine we're going to want that information. And yeah, gonna take the camera file footage. We're gonna have to go back into that because we're still messing around here. So we're still gonna be on camera. So we're gonna have to come back to that later.
Yeah,
and then
you can come back and destroy. Keep in mind, not to give you your own ideas, but you are capable within a system to do almost anything you can think of. So like, it's not like you can only delete footage. You could delete it and stick it on a minute loop of something from a year ago if the footage is in there. You can create a fake thing, you can.
We'll probably do like a timer thing too,
whatever you
even
want to
if
do.
we wanted to.
Or you can
have it,
do what you're doing here, and like you said, jack back in the system and then deal with it. It's up to you.
Well, because the only reason I think is because perhaps we may get something else on the camera that we want to take as evidence later.
Yeah. Someone to pin this on.
Just in case. I mean, maybe we could get a confession from Savannah. I don't know who we're gonna run into here. But
We might get the people entering and leaving. And if they don't want to be associated with this, we can definitely use that against them.
yeah, which I mean, I imagine if they've been entering and leaving, that's probably already on there. But I don't know if there's an opportunity for us to confront them, just about like, yo, did you know about this? And then be like, but you'll never be able to tell anyone. We're like, joke's on you, camera. So I think when, if it's possible, what I'd like to do is have like put something in there to where like it would start a loop, but it doesn't actually stop the cameras from recording until like if for like another hour or something, and then it'll put like a loop of footage from earlier that evening or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. You can
Reused footage.
Yeah, give me your interface. This will be a bit of a program, a bit of a virus sort of deal. Give me your interface roll.
I just don't want to stop the recording just quite yet.
That makes
Yeah.
sense. Were you able to roll it?
Yeah, I got a 9.
Nice, that's awesome. Yeah, you're able to do what you said. You're basically able to copy the footage that you want. You're able to kind of set it to go on a loop and delete the footage of while you're there to kind of overlay that with a loop from a previous recording or something that doesn't have you there, obviously.
And real quick, now that I'm actually over on the map, which locks did you say this has control over the node?
All the locks, all 4 doors in this room.
Well, those are all unlocked now too.
These over here, this door, and the front door.
Yeah.
And the garage door. The only thing it doesn't have access to is this crazy huge "Do Not Cross" sign doorway.
Yeah, I'm going to unlock everything, all of these 4 doors, and I'm going to lock the front door.
Okay.
Because I don't want people walking in on us.
Done.
Very good idea.
Yeah, those other doors you hear them tap, 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 unlock, or the other 2. The other one's already open with Bud and Rush there, and this one's open that you're in. But you hear the other 2 doors unlock, and you hear the front door lock. What about the garage door? Currently closed and locked.
What do you guys want me to do with the garage door?
Maybe unlock it, but don't open it.
Okay, I don't care, whatever you want.
So she'll just like unlock it, but just kind of leave it closed.
Yeah, I'm not sure what we'd use it for, unless there's something in there that we can grab.
New
Out quickly, yeah. They might have a car in there that we
A
can
quick
drive
exit,
out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Ow!
Yeah, you pop
I mean,
that. You pop the garage unlocked.
Yeah, I think that's all she can do in there. So for good measure, gonna flash the lights some more. And then gonna.
It's Hades' signature move, in and out. It always involves flashing an intercom system.
You can't not like leave with a little bit of flair and enter with a little bit of flair and exist.
You get a control node, you're just like...
It could be a system in the middle of like a desert tent or something weird, and I'm still gonna put lights in an intercom system just for Hades every time, every system.
I don't know if you've ever been to
around. Which is like,
I don't know if you've ever been to like a desert or bush rave, but that's exactly where all the lights and intercoms are.
There they are.
I'm ready for this. So yeah, I'm just gonna cloak everything, just like make sure, cover the tracks, roll for that biz, and try and cover our tracks as best as we can.
Sure.
Oh. I rolled 6.
Well, you're already able to. You've already done the virus. What was that roll for?
Just to.
Your cloak. Your cloak. Sorry.
Yeah, cloaking
on
the way out. Just.
Do you have like a cape for in the net, Hades, that you like? Whoosh?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
She'll get one made if not.
That's what the SDR is for. Just like every time she checks out, just throws it on the ground. Smoke bomb.
But yeah, you're able to do that. You do the virus, you do the cloak, you unlock all the doors that weren't unlocked already, and you jack out. Now, Allie, it's Allie's turn. As Hades is doing that and flashing. again, that med tech who is shaking and held by Bud, who is no longer mouth covered. She's looking at you since you were the one talking to her, Allie, and just like, so I can go. You'll let me go, right? Can I just leave? I don't want any part of this.
Yeah. You just need to leave and go home straight now. You just need to go straight home now. Tell no one you weren't here. You don't know what happened.
Okay.
I'm gonna kind of like hand on her back and like walking her out to the front essentially.
Okay, yeah,
That door's locked. You have to take her out through the garage.
Oh crap. Yeah. I'll take her through and just kind of like making sure that she gets there and indeed leaves.
Okay. Yeah. So Bud, you let go and let Ellen come and kind of.
Yeah. We'll
just
take it from here.
Keep in mind we're still within a minute. Nobody can move more than 2 squares. So.
All right.
Including her.
Yeah.
Everybody is kind of messed up right now. So. We'll say, Ellen, you're at least able to kind of walk over to her, put your arm on her back. Yep. Bud, you're able to let her go. We'll say she at least takes a couple steps there in front of you, Ellen, but there's not much farther you can go, unfortunately. But the process is started at turtle speed. Yep. You're making it happen. Before I move on
with me.
Before I go to I think we're back over to Bud and then Rush, right? Yeah, because Allie was 11. Before we get back around to there, everybody give me a perception.
At -1, right? From
-2.
Is it -2 from the stun? Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn, nice Rush.
Yeah, I don't know if that counted my -2. I don't think it did.
I don't think it did, but it's still amazing. That's still great. Good roll. Not so much from Hades and Allie.
For me.
Yeah, so those are both 10s. And Bud, yeah, that's a 6. Oh, you already put it in there. It's an 8. Yeah, it seems like a Rush. As Ellen's walking over, Bud's letting go of the girl. Ellen's kind of taking her to go. Hades is jacking out of the system. All this is kind of going down. But one thing you notice is, all this is happening within seconds. Hades, when she unlocked the doors and the garage door, you notice over on the other side of the room, these 2 doors, you notice them both kind of open up. And 2 people kind of like peek out and they like look over, and when they see you, Rush, like you're the only one that sees them. The second they see the group and stuff, they kind of like go wide-eyed and they see that you have that other med tech girl, Allie, and they look over and they just kind of like look wide-eyed and both like close the doors back into the rooms. Rush saw that, but Bud, it's technically your turn here.
Okay, I'm gonna.
You haven't seen that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab my gun out of the locker that just popped.
Sure.
Do I need my whole action basically to take all my guns out?
Yeah.
It's like two handguns.
No, you know what?
And an assault rifle.
Oh yeah, that would take an action. Yeah. I would just say, scooping up a weapon that's technically dropped into a safe.
But it's not just a weapon.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Let's be fair.
3
here.
weapons.
Yeah.
And ammo.
Yeah. I've got like the chromed out. I've got like golden
that's
like
right.
heavy handgun in one holster. I've got my normal handgun in the other holster.
Yeah, I forgot you got that badass that gun that you found.
The chrome one, yeah.
Yeah, chromed out with like gold inlay and things. Yeah. But
the
you're able
rifle
to.
Goes back on the sling.
Yeah, you're all strapped up now, back to normal, Bud. You feel normal now, finally. Rush.
Yeah, apart from my head.
Right.
Except you're flashbanged.
Yeah.
That's right. That's pretty
back to the status quo.
Yeah, so Rush, Allie's taking the girl, Hades jacked out, Bud's grabbing his shit, but all during that, like, you notice 2 people kind of poke out those doors after they got unlocked and dip back into it. Happens within a split second.
So I'll just say we got more looky-loos, and then point at the doors. I'm going to use, because I can still use my full movement. I just can't move again the next turn, right?
Correct.
Okay, so weighing my options, I've decided I'm going to head over to this corner for the option of basically taking out 2 walls worth of panels. Because it's one panel per wall, or...
Correct.
Okay, so in that case, then I have a chance from this spot to take out 2 walls worth of panels.
Absolutely,
so I'm going to give that a try.
That's smart. That's like that's some chess moving shit right there. That was great. Some tactful shit. Go for it.
Nice.
I'm glad somebody remembered the panels.
Yeah.
Oh. Zero.
Are you Rob?
To hit. They're a wall, so you just roll attacks.
Oh, that's right. Okay, then I like that better.
You missed.
Yeah, just the
4.
attack.
Ah.
What were the... sorry, I
Alright.
missed it. Oh, okay.
So
4 and 10 for damage.
I was essentially going to punch one wall and then the other. So I got one that's got 1 hit point and the other one I bust.
Okay, nice.
Oh, that's so close.
Yeah, one completely shatters, the other one cracks, but it's not enough.
Damn.
And then it zaps you.
Just not enough.
Oh no.
Yeah, Hades. We're back over to you.
All right.
And right before you take your move, like I said, since demon and things like that are at top of initiative, all of a sudden you hear like a zzz, different than the panel sound. This one sounds very electric, as all of a sudden the floors kind of light up in a grid, and you just get a huge shock. Basically, the electric flooring has just been triggered, and everybody standing on the floor is going to take 66 damage.
Is anyone not standing on the floor?
Now,
It's so much damage.
on the floor.
66.
your armor does ablate it, but it's 66 damage to the body, reduced by armor, like I said, which it doesn't ablate, so you don't have to reduce your SP after. But the target is shocked now, and then you're shocked again at the end of your turn and every turn after that if you don't get off the ground. Just so you know. All
Oh, God.
So here we go. Let me add this up.
The ground is hurting me.
I knew I should have introduced my character quirk of standing
I'm a
on
Faraday cage.
tables.
Woo, cha. Yeah, I just rolled a
Rob,
20.
don't do that.
I just rolled a 20, so deduct
I'm
your
sorry, you
20
what?
damage.
20 points
Huh?
of damage.
Come again?
Do you want to take that again, Rob, or we won't be friends? Did you say 6?
So yeah,
So mine is reduced by 12 because I have 1 point in damage
nice.
mitigation from solo and
Ah,
my
cool.
11 armor. So I take 8, but it's straight,
Oh, not
straight to
bad.
HP. Right?
correct. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
take
Oh.
10.
Eee.
Eee.
So I think I take 9. I do have armor on body and head. Does that make any difference,
Yeah,
or is it just the?
Yeah, any armor is fine, head or body.
So does that mean,
body.
because I've got light armor jack, body, and head, does that mean it's 22 that's
no,
ablating, or just 11?
Yeah, 11.
11. Okay, so I'll take 9 damage.
Not bad. Yeah. Hades.
I'm steaming a little bit.
And
Oh,
so
yeah.
same thing. I have the light arm jack.
Oh, okay.
As-
Yeah, so just deduct that from 20, and then take the remaining from your HP.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, and don't forget, anybody that had damage prior, restore your body stat back to your HP from the torture day before. If I think somebody took a little bit of damage. I forgot about that. You guys slept.
Yeah.
You guys slept. Don't forget. Yeah, everyone should be back to normal. But yeah,
Oh my goodness.
was that a lot of damage for you, Hades?
No, it was 9.
Not bad. But yeah, you guys.
It's not too bad, but it's going to keep going.
Yeah, we got it.
That's the first zap.
Yeah, that shot, basically, that zap goes hard. You feel it just shock up through your feet, into your legs, shocking your whole body. Everyone took damage, but y'all took it like champs, honestly, with armor you have, luckily. However, the girl that you were escorting out, Allie, literally just like shocks and lands in a scream and a grunt and falls to the ground, dead. She looks completely like the electricity has like almost automatically put her into like rigor mortis almost. Like she looks contorted and just completely fried. In fact, she's starting to like catch fire and smoke because it was so much to her HP with lack of armor. She's just wearing like med scrub shit, It completely fried her. And it's at that exact moment when she catches on fire and the smoke that the entire room kind of you hear an alarm kind of go off. And the alarm basically kind of sets off like a big drop wall. You hear it kind of go choo, and outside the entire building, you can kind of see it through the front door. Even though they're tinted, you can see out, just not in. And you just see like some type of solid wall drop down as you hear it kind of all the way around the building. Choo, 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 choo. Super heavy walls dropping down make a lot of noise. So you hear all that drop down as the fire suppression system goes off, which basically is sucking all the oxygen out of the room. The fire goes out. However, nobody can breathe. Everyone can hold their breath a number of minutes equal to their body stat. After that amount of minutes passes, you start deducting your body stat from your HP every round after that, unless you can release this fire suppression system or the outer wall, which, just reminding Hades, you did see that in the system you were just in. But we're going to end the session right now.
Oh, man.
You bastard! You bastard!
Things happen.
I love it. You just take a big swig. Hey man, what can I say? I don't make the rules.
Life's hard when you're standing
Just
on the
enforce
floor.
them.
Yeah. If you were a Cyberpunk GM, you definitely have looked over the environmental defenses list and just gone,
Yeah.
ooh,
I'm like,
I'll have some of this. I know some of this.
I'm like, well, they have everything. No, but no. Hey, and don't forget with the system, it's kind of everyone's next turn immediate focus to get off the ground. So that's kind of the thing to do. Otherwise, you're getting shot again in every turn after.
I won't be able to move though.
Stop it.
Nope.
You can't move?
No, because I used more than 4 meters of movement, so I'm stuck in place. I'm gonna have to take another hit.
You live
Well,
on
hey,
Your body.
The one good thing. I know things are very intense right now. They feel, kind of fucked up, but you have a whole week to think about it.
I know they feel
No one's shooting at us.
now.
Hey,
But
no one's
they
shooting
won't
at you.
feel tense for the next 7 days.
Have this sword of Damocles hanging over your head.
And I like Violent Tanan, if I'm saying that right, says the medtech scientist's name was Kenny. So Rob killed Kenny.
Oh,
think it's
no.
Little South
Hard
Park
life.
reference.
Hard life.
That's fine.
Poor MedTech.
That technically wasn't her name, but I'll totally change it to that just for that South Park joke. That's fine. That's fine.
Alice Kenny or something, yeah.
Yeah. Kenny to her friends.
Yeah, and Donna says Rob found the sweet spot to sink that dagger.
I was trying to be nice. I
warped.
didn't want anyone to get hurt.
I like warps.
Yeah, it's totally our fault that she's standing on that floor as well. So.
Well, yeah, we did that.
I like that.
We totally did
An
that.
entire week to contemplate the consequences of their actions.
God damn it.
Um,
Yes, the consequences of my actions.
What I'll say is, you have a week to think about it. I would say don't use all that time to think about it. Use some of that time to roll up your new character.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Never.
I've got this cool media concept.
Never. You can't
say you
plan
wanted to
for
be
defeat.
All right. Well, that was awesome, guys. I thought, that's a good place to end it. We've gone almost 2.5 hours. We've been going a little over the past couple sessions, but it's because I don't want to break it up in certain spots. I kind of like certain cliffhanger spots I'm hoping for. And this one was a bit random, but it works. It absolutely works. This is a great cliffhanger. We'll see how that turns out next week. That being said, let's wrap this up the way we always do. Let's go around the table. Everyone, plug yourself, let everybody know where they can find you and all that good stuff. I'll start it off this time by saying, first and foremost, everybody listening, watching, show some support to Syrinscape. We're all here because of Syrinscape. This is the weekly gameplay. It's an amazing app and program and system that you can use for your gameplay, whether digitally like this or physically in person around a table. Everyone should go check that out. If you're watching this VOD on YouTube, please shoot over to Twitch and follow Syrinscape on Twitch. If you're currently watching this live stream, when we're done, shoot over to YouTube and give Syrinscape a subscribe. That would be awesome. Aside from that, I'm Rob Mulligan. I'm the founder of Cyberpunk Uncensored. I would also appreciate if you go to Cyberpunk Uncensored on Twitch and YouTube. Give me a follow and sub there. You can also follow me on Twitter as Mulligan101. I would love that too. Yeah, that's it for me. Ellen.
Hi, I'm Ellen. You can find me on Twitter at EllenKGraham1. And you could also find this guy. Come on, give me a sub. You don't want to let Preston down.
Oh, yeah.
And I am also 1/4 of Baby Beard Media with the lovely Phil, or Bud as you may know him, and we make awesome TTRPG content. We have a podcast, Roll to Cast, that's ROLE, and you got to check out our new season because we're playing Kids on Bikes. It's set in sunny Australia, and I'm running the game for the first time ever, and I'm very excited about it. So I want to make sure that I share that with all of you. So subscribe to Baby Beard Media. We're on all the good podcatchers. You can find us on Twitter and Facebook and YouTube at Baby Beard Media. And as always, I will continue to be Alley Katz until Rob kills me.
Oh, yeah. We'll see. No promises. We'll see how that turns out.
No promises.
Next week. Brandon.
I am DM_Brando or Brandon Perkins. You can see me streaming on Realmsmith every Monday night at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Right now we're doing Curse of Strahd, but you can also see me here every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Eastern time. And very soon you'll see me in 2 Fallout streams as well, which I'm very, very excited about. Those will be, I believe, on Fridays and Tuesdays. So super excited for those. Cannot wait. I've been cramming like crazy with every free second I've got.
Yeah, me too. Totally understand. We'll go slow with that. We'll help each other learn the rules as we go because we're both, GMing or overseeing 2 separate games, so we'll have to help each other. But yeah, Phil.
Yeah, I am Phil. As Ellen said, I am part of Baby Beard Media. So I'll plug our YouTube channel, which is, we've been doing daily uploads of gameplay on there for about a year or a bit longer now. So there's always fresh stuff up on there and a backlog of stuff we've played and had fun with. So dive right in there. And one thing I haven't plugged before is, did you know we did a podcast called Shut Up and Take My Podcast where we reviewed every single episode of Futurama.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, every single episode we've done. It's not always Ellen and me on that. We kind of joined a little bit later into the process, but the majority of the episodes are on there. So if you love Futurama, like we do, go check that podcast out. It's all up on all the podcatchers and stuff. But if you want to find out what we're doing, just go to at Baby Beard Media. If you want to follow me specifically, that's at Scruff below me. And I'll be back next week playing Bud, and hopefully I'll be back on another stream with Rob soon. We're just sort of getting that together now.
And again, we got lots of rules to learn, so we'll be helping each other.
Yeah. I need to reread. One of my favorite books. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And anybody watching too, Dan from Syrinscape is awesome about posting our links in there. So anybody in chat, you can scroll up and see the links to all of our, Twitters and YouTubes and all that good stuff. Rockette.
Yes. Hello, I am Rockette Fox. You can find me pretty much anywhere you look up Rockette Fox, including on Twitter, Instagram, on my Twitch channel, in which I have been doing a lot of retro gaming and some crafting as of late. And I also have a podcast called Fantastically Strange that is full of things both fantastic and strange. The last episode, I went out on the field with a friend of mine who is doing research on venomous copperhead snakes. And it was awesome. And we found one. And it was fantastic. And we didn't jostle it or anything, because don't do that to wild snakes. You are asking for trouble. But yeah, if you like those sorts of things, it is for your ear holes. And and I am playing Hades, and will hopefully also be doing that beyond this coming week as well.
Oh yeah. Awesome. Well, that pretty much wraps it up for this session. Had a great time. Hopefully all of you had a great time playing as well. And everybody watching hopefully had a great time, watching us get into it. We have a lot of fun here. We play the game, rules is written, and we like to, get immersed in our characters. And the scenes and stuff, but we also have a lot of fun, you know, busting jokes, thinking outside the box on planning and interacting with NPCs and all kinds of stuff. So hopefully everybody watching is entertained and you're really digging it. And I just want to repeat, if you are, show Syrinscape some love. It's the reason we're all here. So sub and follow
And if
them.
you aren't, shut your mouth.
Hell yeah. But yeah, check it all out. Help us out, and we'll see you next time. And yeah, somebody in chat asked next week. Then yeah, every Thursday we're right here. Every Thursday, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard, 7 Eastern, and yeah, we'll see everybody next time.
They're restreaming as well.
Oh yeah, the
last week,
restreaming.
so
I forgot. Tomorrow
yeah.
morning, Vicky, the social media manager for Syrinscape, she restreams this gameplay for all the UK and Europe and overseas people whose time zone just doesn't work for the live stream. So anybody that, you know, missed parts of this or whatever, tomorrow morning restream. So all right, we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Take care.
Ultimate.